Wow. Konnichiwa. Everyone's going crazy in the chat right now.
What else is normal?
Who's unlocking their piss demons tonight?
Yeah. No, I trapped it in my left arm.
Yeah, you can't
My arm
unlock it.
glows.
What if I unlock?
Do you know how
the
much I
piss
can't do with my
demons?
left hand anymore because of the piss demon?
Yeah.
So sad.
Hi Dallas, hi Mary. So sad,
hey.
so sad.
So sad.
Oh, by
Hello-
the way,
Hello
update.
everyone. Welcome
update
back
on my
to the Sada Sada podcast.
Yeah, my broken nail situation got even worse, by the way. I don't know if I've shared this on the stream, but I broke one of my nails and I was very sad about it. And then I broke another one of my nails, even worse. It's even worse of a break. I don't know how I've done it, but I have to wear a band-aid over it now.
Oh.
It's not bleeding,
Mary
it's
says-
just that I don't want to cut it because it's too close to the the break is too close to the end, so I don't want to cut it, so I'm just wearing a band-aid to hold it in place, and then when I go to my nail appointment next, I'll just be like, can you help? Help me?
Mary in chat says, I swear to God, Chippy's cigar is bigger.
They always say that! Mary's always saying this!
I promise you, I don't have the brain to remember to do that.
Mary always says this, and it's never true.
One day it's gonna be true, and then
One
Chippy's
day it's gonna be
gaslight
true.
us.
What if one day I just I just expand it so it stretches to the other side of the screen and I just say nothing? Like, hi guys.
Hey guys! I wouldn't say anything.
Hey guys, welcome back.
I would just let it happen.
Speaking of letting things happen, hey Noms, who are you? What are your pronouns? What are we doing here?
Hello, I just burped, it's fine. Hi, my name's Nomia Vixie. My pronouns are anything, but mostly they, them. Welcome to my stream where we play Monster Hunter World and we talk about normal things. Anyways, Maxie.
Yeah.
Burp. Sorry, I just burped. Hi there, my name's Maxie. My pronouns are he, them.
Damn it.
I'm here to bully Nomia, and that's it. Passing the phone to Kitty.
But oh, sorry, I just burped.
God damn it!
I'm Kitty, pronouns she, they. I'm here to shoot things with my gun and hyperfixate on Love Live. I'm passing the phone to Chippy.
Gulp. Hey. Sorry, I just had to finish off my water. Hi, I'm Chance, also known as Chip and Diesel, pronouns are they, them. I don't know why, but my eyes keep watering, and so I need to, like, pat them down. This is what happens.
It's because we're so funny.
When you...
We're so funny that Chippy is the constantly crying tears of
Yeah.
joy. Wait, hold up. Sorry, I have to
you
finish
guys are-
downing that hot dog.
Ugh, yeah.
Gluck, gluck, gluck.
Sucking on the chili dog.
Yeah, it's looking on that
Yeah.
chili dog.
Speaking of hot dogs, recently it was election time in Australia, so I had to go vote, and we had a sausage sizzle,
election.
and so I got to have an election sausage sizzle. And did you know that in Australia there are websites that you can report whether or not a voting location has a sausage sizzle or not? So you can check
Honestly,
before
we
you
need
go.
that in America to
That's
get people to
kinda-
vote.
Australia
if
really
it's-
is a whimsical place, huh?
If America had
Yeah.
sausage sizzles at polling places, honestly, I think you'd get a bigger turnout.
Speaking of Australian politics, real quick, why do you call it mint chalk?
Right. I forgot.
Oh, that's
just read
right.
that.
That's right. Okay.
We were discussing before
So-
stream about Ribbitown, hi! And then I said, you wanna know something fucked up? In Australia, we say mint chalk instead of chalk mint.
Yeah,
Australia,
yeah,
you
but
gotta
it's
get
I
your
don't like
shit
that.
together.
Listen, also,
You
do you
know-
wanna know something even more fucked up? The first version of rock paper scissors I ever learned was paper scissors rock.
No.
no. See, no. This makes sense because in Australia everything's upside down.
But yeah, I learned
true.
paper scissors rock. That's what it was.
All right, that's it. It's time to Han and Mun.
Yay.
I do believe I
Alright.
titled in. I do believe I titled in our VC. It's Munhoon.
Manhoon.
It's Munhoon.
All right,
time.
Nomia. But pick a guy and then we'll kill that guy, and then after that we kill another guy.
I do have
And then we kill
to.
more guys?
Do you want me to not wear my light armor? Because I look fucked up.
I
Exactly.
would prefer, yeah, because I feel like that will motivate you to make new armor.
If you look ugly as shit.
Do you want me to
Yesterday you had
look
a
like
stream
this?
where you got to dress up all cute.
Oh,
Today you gotta look ugly.
look at this Infinity Nikki reject outfit.
Do you want me to look like
Oh.
this? Is this what we all want?
Yeah.
Is this what we all want
Yep.
from me?
Yeah. You know what? This is good. This is good.
Hi,
Hang on,
Kendra.
let me actually go see if I can make it.
You look like if Chun
This
ran
is a
into our
dress-up game to
curtains.
me, though.
That's true.
Oh, hi Kendra. Is
Hi,
it another
Kendra.
dress-up gacha? I
Yes.
mean, it is, but instead of paying money, you fight monsters. That was just in chat. I thought you said papers and rock, like only that, and that would be the most futile game ever. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like that would
just papers
teach
and rock.
children. I mean, it teaches you Pokemon typing if you think about it. It's like,
Yeah, but
stop
only
trying.
one.
Stop trying to make rock works.
True.
So sorry. So I spent the essentially Kitty and I spent the entire weekend looking after my little nephew. So we, he wanted to play Pokemon, so we had him start a file of Scarlet Violet. I learned two things over the course of a weekend playing Scarvi with this child. Okay. First off, he's like 6 years old, by the way, so he's not like a toddler.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's not reading yet. He can't read yet.
He can't read yet. So first and foremost, man, Pokemon is fun. But secondly,
Damn.
wow, they really made that game so anyone could beat it, huh?
Yeah.
I will say, watching a 6-year-old defeat a gym by himself with little coaching really
And
puts in
without knowing
perspective.
how to read. I emphasize.
It really puts in perspective all those, can I beat this game with only one character? And I'm like, brother,
Yes.
this child somehow managed to catch a level 25 Vespa Queen and just took that to the buck type gym leader and won. I don't know, man.
I think you
No,
can do it.
I have also done a similar thing. I have also coached a small child through Pokemon. And it was basically just like, fuck it, we ball.
Yeah. At
Yeah.
some point, I just stopped being like, you probably shouldn't go there, and I was like, all right, fuck it, go ahead.
Yeah,
Well, it's funny because
I don't give a shit.
he somehow found the cliff that you can jump across, and it takes you to like area 4, right at the beginning.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm like, wow, you did find that, huh? And it's like, oh, it's a Salazzle, and I'm like, that's a Salazzle. That's a level 30 Salazzle. Your Fuecoco is level freaking 8. Maybe you shouldn't be here.
No, you should be there. I think you should do it.
I will say, by the way, he kept calling terrestrializing Diamond, and I'm like, honestly, like being like flying Diamond type kind of goes hard, actually.
Flying Diamond type
Yeah.
is hard as fuck. Also, we're capturing a Biatodos. The Biatodos.
Yay! Actually,
I
need
do
one
believe
more
Biatodos is
Beatodos
actually in the
shard.
thumbnail, so I thought we should try.
Yeah, he's a
We
good
should.
one.
We should.
We
Wait,
should
hold on. No, that's fine. Okay.
believe in
Wait,
the
hold
thumbnail.
on. Wait, hold on.
Dallas is in chat. I read early, so it's hard for me to comprehend not reading in an era where I had long-term memory. I remember being like 5 years old.
Yeah, let me switch my gun real quick.
I remember my sister, my older sister was 5 years older than me, showing me a book and me being like, what are all these symbols? And that was like the last time, it's the last vivid memory I have before I knew what all those symbols meant.
I have a very
Yeah.
vivid memory of learning how to write because I didn't really know how to make the right shapes. But we were making labels for chairs because we lived in a big house share with a bunch of people. So we were making labels for chairs, just for funsies. I don't know. I think it was my idea. I was like, everyone always sits in the same chair at dinner. We should make labels for everyone's
I forgot
chairs.
my
My mom
hot
was like,
drink.
sure.
And
Rookie mistake.
And my mom was like, sure, go ahead. And so we ended up doing that. And I remember just kind of
far
like
are we from
having
the
one of the labels and just kind of scribbling on it and
just gonna
being
run
like,
back
oh
and
my
grab
god,
it.
that shape looks like an E.
Sames.
And I remember being so proud of myself that I made a shape that looked like an E. And I was like, hey, can this person's name just start with an E so I can use this label? And my mom was like, no, that's not how that works. And I was so disappointed.
Does
I was like,
everyone
damn it.
remember the first? Does everyone remember the first thing they ever read?
I know that.
I
Actually, I
actually
do.
remember this.
I actually do.
My
I know the
mom
first thing I ever spelled.
always- My mom always. I don't. This isn't the first thing I ever read, but
hello.
my mom always
I found him.
Oh,
uh,
here he is.
recalls this one moment where I was reading something and she was very impressed because it wasn't like a for kids thing. This was like an adult, it was I think it's nonfiction for adults. It was like women who
Damn.
run with wolves.
Oh,
Oh.
that
I don't
sounds
remember
fancy.
what it was about, but she was like really impressed. It was actually like I ran back for my hot drink and then I just like didn't take it. But it was a thing with me when I was a kid that like from my perspective, I actually had a lot of trouble like reading the actual words, but nobody believed me that I had trouble reading because my reading comprehension was good.
Ah.
Like I could tell you what it was about, but like the actual process of
Whoops.
getting there was hard.
Whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
Yeah.
I know actually very specifically what the first word I ever learned how to spell was because my grandma still brings it up because she was impressed. Where she had a car that had the locking mechanism on the doors, it had the word lock written on it. And
My friend was playing
so,
with his toys.
oh hello. And so I learned how to write the word, I had learned how to spell the word lock because she would always be like, every time I would see that lock, I would be like, L-O-C-K, lock. And then I think I did that once, and then my grandma, every time we were in the car, was like, how do you spell lock?
That's cute.
And so I just kept learning.
That is cute. Alright,
I think my grandma still has some of my old art as well. My grandma, I know, had a book in her house that was like about drawing in perspective. And so me as a small child was learning how to draw in perspective
Oh my
because
god.
they were the only like how to draw books that I had access to. So
Well,
I was
hello.
just learning how to draw like trees to make the trees look further away than the other trees.
That's so funny. Oh, not what I wanted. My first book, and this is crazy because I have very few like childhood memories, so it's very strange that I remember this.
Ow. Sorry, kitty.
My first book was a novelization of the animated movie Anastasia.
Oh my god.
Oh
I love that.
god, yeah. I loved
Yeah, but
those.
it was like bar talk. It was like a page with bar talk, and I was like, oh my god, I can read this, and that was like the first thing I remember being like, I can read this. Ow.
Anderson, I feel like I remember that.
What's the I've told you guys how I used to cheat on spelling tests, right?
Yeah.
No. I don't remember.
In my primary school, all of our dictionaries had Australian Sign Language in them. So every section that was like A, B, C, D, etc., it had the how to spell it in Australian Sign Language next to the letter.
Oh my god.
So all of my friends learned Australian
a
Sign
bunch of
Language,
dead words.
the Australian Sign Language alphabet, and then we would do this thing where we would do this like game where we would go up to the front of the
he's doing
class
it.
and spell words one letter at a time in a group.
Oh, goodbye.
And the first one, and if you got a letter wrong, you were out, and then you'd have to go sit down until
God.
it was just like one person standing. And so what my friends and I did was one of us would go up to compete at a time, and the others would be sitting down with a dictionary. Or at a certain
my
point,
God.
we just learned how to spell the words. We didn't even need a reference anymore.
Oh my god.
And so we would just sign the letters to each other, and then we'd always win.
That's funny.
Disgusting. Treacherous, evil. I love it. I love it. By the way, we kind of got away from this. Let me just reduce all the volume because everything is way too loud over here. It is interesting. That was something about like the idea of like Pokemon being like this like test for reading comprehension is so interesting, and it is. I wish I'd gotten to enjoy that because the first Pokemon game I played, Pokemon Blue, was also in English. So
Oh no.
yeah, you know, I couldn't
English
exactly.
reading comprehension.
Yeah, as a child.
Yeah. Es un bebito.
Oh, little baby Maxie.
You know, Baby Maxie, yeah. Kitty has seen pictures of
Baby
Baby Maxie.
Honestly, baby Maxie looks like our nephew. You guys did kind of look alike.
Yeah, except I was
Oi.
chill to be around, and that kid is. I'm kidding. I love him, but he's very talkative. He's a
He has a lot
chatterbox.
to say.
Oh, he's a yapper.
Oh, he is a certified fucking
he's
yapper.
he's a certified yapper.
He has a
walked
lot
him
to
to
say.
We walked him to school on Saturday. He had like a little like extra school program on Saturday.
Remember,
And
we're trying to
he talked
capture
the whole
this guy,
time.
by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he like mediated. He was like, okay, Maxie, now it's your turn to tell me about Minecraft. And I'm like, okay, what do you want to know? And he's like, what's your favorite block in Minecraft?
Well,
What is it?
I actually like cobblestone. I'm sorry. It's comforting for me.
yeah, I respect it.
It's okay.
And he said it was boring, so you know maybe I should come up with a
Oh.
better answer.
I do think
we gotta work
cobblestone
out
is
for
hard.
it.
It's hard to
For a
use
kid,
in
it's
builds.
boring.
In a cobblestone, you get a lot of it, and the texture is so busy that it's like hard to use in builds. So yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
but for a child, I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
It matters to me.
Are you a child?
Yes,
I'm
I'm a
just a
little
little bit of a
baby.
child.
I'm a
Little bit.
baby.
Okay, Nomia, what's your favorite
Oh, whoops.
Minecraft block?
My favorite Minecraft block? Probably Prismarine, because it's like my color and also has a slight animation to it where it changes color over time, and I think that's neat.
Mine's tough. I
Tough
love all
is
the
pretty
tough
good.
blocks.
Really?
No, tough is really
Yeah.
tough is really good for building. They added tough and it like upgraded the ability to build cool things a lot.
Yeah. It's like when we were playing Minecraft together, I was having a lot of fun doing like landscaping and making like rocks and stuff.
I've hooked onto a Windrake.
And Tough was really good on that. Okay.
I didn't really want
Kitty,
to,
you wanna
but
try,
I've done
you
it.
wanna try for,
Oh,
under
goodbye.
the paralysis?
Oh, yeah, I can try for a paralysis.
How do I get down?
Press X.
I know, Mia.
I'm pressing X. It won't let me down.
Oh, guys!
I did not see the skull.
My Gorm, guys, my
I did not-
Gorm.
I did not
There
see a
was no
skull
skull.
on that guy.
There was no skull.
There was fellas.
Hey,
Roll the
Shitty
shot
Shadow
back,
Lord,
there
welcome
was
to the
no-
stream.
there
We're a
was
bunch of
no
idiots.
skull.
Hello. 8 minutes 21 seconds of
I
yapping
was
too
flying.
hard.
I was flying away. I couldn't get down.
on
I was
this train
pressing
would
X
you-
and it wouldn't let me down.
Only on this stream will you see people with hundreds of hours mess up a capture quest. All right, running it back.
Yeah.
Listen.
Maxie,
Yeah.
did you lose control of the piss arm?
That's right. Yes. The true piss demon lord in my left hand was released, and
God damn it.
True.
it's just this is such a freaking Steins Gate bit. It kills me.
Oh.
Oh, I love you, Steins Gate.
I love you,
miss you.
Steins Gate.
One day we just had a SARS stream, and everything was the same, but Maxie just like came in with like a chuny personality.
That's what Daxie does every
I don't think Max could
time.
make it.
What do you mean?
You're kind of toony energy sometimes.
No.
No.
Damn.
No, is anyone gonna step in front of me right now?
No.
Oh, Maxie, get behind me. I started
Kendra
this, I'll
says,
finish
did you all
it."
just start speaking a different language? Okay, so Chuni is short for Chunibyo, eighth grader syndrome, which is a character archetype in Japanese media, particularly anime and visual novels. It is a character who basically believes they're the main character of a manga and have secret magical powers, but it's in reality just a normal, boring person, and kind of a pathetic one at that.
You don't have to
the
be
trope of
pathetic.
Yohane like
You don't
that.
have to be pathetic. It's just like you just think you're
No,
you just have magic powers.
it's pathetic. It's always pathetic. Being a
Wow,
Chunibyo
that
is
seems-
never glorifying.
That
It's
seems
always pathetic.
that seems like your own perception of it.
No. Chunis are always pathetic. Like,
Damn.
I love
That seems
Steins
like
Gate because
that seems
Steins Gate
like a lot
has
of
3 Chunis.
self-hatred.
The main character is Chuni, and then there's a character who's more of a Chuni that makes the main character go, "Okay, calm down. None of this is real." And then there's a character who's more of a Chuni, but they're not aware of it, so they just play along. It's great. It's great. Chunis are adorable. I mean, no. See, you can be adorable and pathetic. These are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah,
That's true.
it can be pathetic, affectionate.
Writes this down
Like
for
my daughter,
Max's therapist,
Yohane.
Kendra. What did Kendra mean by that?
What did they
We all
mean by
know what
this?
Kendra means by that.
Oh, guys! Oh,
Do we?
piss demon in my arm. It's trying to release. Run! Run for it! GP loves this bit.
Listen, I was up until almost 3 a.m. playing Vampire Survivors.
Yeah,
Kendra in chat says-
Chippy's going through it right now.
Yeah.
Kendra says, sometimes people say insane shit about me, and I'm like, should I tell Alice?
Well, way to dox your therapist.
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait,
computer,
is Kendra's...
find the
Wait,
Alice's in New
wait.
York.
Oh,
Wait. I thought that was a joke to go tell Alice when she's
no,
10 feet
that's-
tall.
I'm pretty sure that's...
Also, Kendra saying,
gotta drag
I
out.
heard some he/him say that they he/him in the same way people call a dog on the street a boy. That's from a tweet. I've seen that tweet and I identify with it very strongly. I think I would be a he/him more often if people called me he/him in the way that people say, look at him go, you know?
Look at that little guy go.
I'm not he/him as in like a man. I'm he/him as in,
That's good,
ah,
they're
look at
fighting.
him.
Yeah.
You're him in the way that I talk to my cat.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd he go?
Again,
Oh, there they
small
go.
small
he's
things are he/him
probably-
and large
I
things are
vividly
she/him.
remember-
Extreme therapy? What a quote.
Don't
You
stream
joke,
therapy.
but it has happened,
No, I
unfortunately.
don't
People
wanna
do
know.
do it.
I don't want...
Yeah, I'm not opening this lore. You'll have to find it yourself.
Sorry, fellas, can I get a vibe check on this? So one time we were at a secondhand place, and Plague must say hi to every dog because that's the kind of guy he is. So Plague, being a cool, chill guy, walks up to this older white man and his dog and asks him, "Hey, oh, your dog, what's their name?" And then the guy looks at my brother, having caught the use of they them, goes, "Her name is blank blank," and I'm like, "Brother,
oh
it's
my
a dog."
God,
It's
your
a
Brother, it's a dog.
Trans
It's a-
dog.
I know, I know.
Trans your dog.
I get that all the fucking time at the vet place. I'm telling you. And
That's-
it's a bad vibe every time. I'm like, who fucking cares? It's a fucking dog. You probably had
Yeah,
it neutered.
Just say her name is normally. Like, what's
Yeah,
the
why you
big
gotta-
deal?
Then-
Like,
then
I'm
I
not.
would
I'm
check
not
the-
fucking looking. Is what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna look at your
Also-
dog's balls, okay?
Also, singular they them is grammatically correct to use when you don't know the gender. That's just
Yeah.
how English works. You use singular they them when you don't know the gender of something. I'm sure people who are bitches about it probably do it all the time and they don't even notice.
Yep.
Me when I'm a shitty fiction author, I actually don't believe in singular they them. Me when I'm writing a mystery novel, what if I obfuscated the killer's gender?
By saying they. Okay,
Oh,
turf.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've been paralyzed.
Oh.
Dallas said regarding
Ow.
streaming therapy, don't forget to smash the like button for the sake of my id.
So true.
God.
Oh my
So
god.
true, bestie.
Can you imagine So going back to the singular they them thing, I'm like, can you imagine if Plague walked up to that dog and was like, hey, what a cute dog, what's his or her name? Can you imagine?
You just walk
Oh.
walk up to
What the
somebody with
fuck?
their dog and it's just like, what's her gender?
Hold on, what the hell's
Alright.
gender?
Before I
never
speak
igno-
about this dog, what
Please-
is the dog's gender?
Please do not mind the fact that like gender does not really exist for animals
Gender
the way
is
it does
just a
for like human.
construct.
Yeah,
It's only
yeah.
for real humans. But what's imagine if you said, hey,
nonetheless-
what sex is that dog? If you just walked up to a dog and you're like, hey, what sex is that dog?
I'm sure if you walked up to a dog
keep
and you
thinking
said,
about that
what are
guy.
his or her, what's his or her name, people would be like, what the fuck?
You're like, are you
What's wrong
good?
with you?
Mama is a technical
Kendra
writer,
says,
and like
"My
one of
secret
them.
is-"
Oh yes.
Kendra's secret is just switching the gender up until someone corrects them.
Yep. But yeah, my mom's a
Gender
technical
fluid
writer,
dog.
and so they
Gender fluid
write a
dog.
lot of like instructional stuff, and they have to edit a lot of instructional stuff, and the amount of times they're just like, guys, you don't have to say his or her when talking about the
Oh, I
client. You can
hated
just
that
say
shit.
I
there.
hated it.
And so like,
Just say hey.
and every time
The-
they're
the
like,
thing that
oh
gets me-
yeah.
Is that like it's also just very inefficient to just say his or her when you could just say
It's
they.
so
Like,
inefficient.
Such a
So
mouthful.
clunky.
Just fucking they.
Singular they is grammatically correct. People.
But also Dallas, I want to freak someone out now by asking them what's Zira's name about their dog.
What's your
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, hit them with some neo pronouns. Like, just
Yeah.
really mix it up.
I think that'll fuck up the boomers, to be honest.
Good.
Positive. Oh god, there's a material, but there's no way I'm fucking. Oh, never mind, it's right here. I was not gonna find that in the, in the fucking snow.
Okay, fellas, can I be real for 2 seconds, by the way?
Yes.
Always.
There's a line that I keep seeing, and it puts me in a bad place, but it also pisses me off. Millennials are starting to become old people because they're starting to say shit like, "I'm just concerned about the next generation." What? Like you were special? Like you're better than everyone else? Like you're better than who came before you? I mean, like brother, every generation, I'm gonna be honest with you, they all get better, and who's coming next is gonna be better than us because we have fucked up a bunch.
Well,
for one-
personally, I'm concerned about the next generation because of all the shit that older generations are doing to them, but I'm not concerned about their behavior, really.
I'm concerned about my own fucking generation.
That particular statement was like, I'm concerned about the new generation won't be as good as we were, essentially. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
We
Shut
weren't
the
really
fuck
that
up.
good, all things considered.
Also, like, shut up, okay? Like, I get it, okay? You have a house and you want to sit outside on your porch. I get it, but shut the fuck up.
You got a house in this economy?
Also,
that's when
everyone
you
being
become
like,
old, by
but
the way.
like, I do want to say that I am worried about the YouTube content that kids are consuming. I think that's probably not great
yeah.
for them. However, I do remember sometimes, oh yeah, I grew up in the era of shock sites that people would just send to each other, and that was really fucked
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
will also say, by the way, I was there for when video games would rot your brain, and it turned out pretty alright for most of us, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Oh, we should probably
Maybe.
start being careful.
Oh yeah, be careful.
You want
I
to
didn't
try
mean to
to
do
trap it?
Yeah, it's pretty
flatlining.
flat.
Yeah, I don't know why it just didn't have a skull last time.
Do I have any trap? I don't have any traps on me. I didn't bring any traps.
I
I
don't have
usually always
traps,
bring traps.
But I have drinks.
Let me try Cap. I have 2 traps on me. Let me,
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Oh, great. He moved away. He moved away.
Come on over this way.
Me being like, no, yeah, my girlfriend, she moved away.
Over
Yeah,
this way,
my
buddy
Rachel just
boy.
moved
Look
away.
at me.
Um,
Look
my-
at
my
me. I'm
nephew keeps
sharpening.
saying-
There you go.
There he is.
My nephew keeps saying things such as like,
Nope.
Maxi, do you have a crush on Kiki? And I'm like, yeah, that's my wife.
I mean, yeah. What?
Wait, Nomia, do you think Max and Kitty like each other?
I think they do.
No. Don't do this because Kendra's gonna bring up the time when literally our friends were like, are Max and Kitty like, you know, and then we.
And I was that parasocial.
And then we announced our marriage. Yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
like, you know?
You know.
Are they like?
My favorite is like, for years we were like, no, we're not. And then one day we just were.
And then one day they got married.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're fucking stupid.
They were
remember?
unmarried.
And then, you know,
they
gamers?
were.
Never forget, gamers. We might be married, but we're also fucking stupid.
Me when I'm stupid.
Dude, what if Kitty and Maxie are like gay?
Do you think they're secretly dating?
It was a secret to us too.
Dude, that's a straight up
That's
fan
good.
fiction trope.
That's good.
You
That's
guys are
good.
a straight
That's
up
good.
fan
That's
fiction
good.
trope. Wait, have I ever told you
Yeah.
guys about how my first girlfriend I got through a fan fiction trope?
Stop.
Up,
Oh, he's
step,
living, he's living.
Okay. We got him.
No, get
No.
back here. Get back here.
There we
Let's
go.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah. Have I ever told you guys about my first girlfriend and how it was a straight up fanfic trope?
Oh no.
Cause you guys were a fanfic trope. You didn't know you were dating. But for me,
That's true.
I have this thing when my family has like a speech at the end of every year at Christmas, where my granddad will kind of just discuss what everyone did that year in the family, and every one of my family members, like all of my cousins, were getting girlfriends. And I was pissed about it because I didn't have a girlfriend, so I went to my best friend and I was like, "Do you want to just pretend to be dating so I could say it in the end of your thing?" And she was like, "Yeah, go for it." And then we actually started dating.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
We literally did the pretend to be my girlfriend for a family event thing.
Wow.
You literally did.
The beer to dating
what movie
speed
is
run.
that?
By the way, that relationship lasted about a month.
That is like 50 romantic comedy movies. I'm picturing Ryan Reynolds on the cover. Sandra
I keep
Bullock.
thinking Wedding Crashers, but I know that's not it.
That is not. Is that actually? It's the proposal with Sandra Bullock and. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Where are my
It is-
family
it-
tropes?
Oh, we killed Max.
That is
Max
the
is gonna-
proposal from 2009 with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. Oh my god. That'd be
Max is
incredible.
gonna pass out.
I need you to survive.
Okay. I hate that every time I laugh now, Nomia's like, quick, someone get 911 just in case Max passes out.
I
We were
mean,
talking before stream about how all of my membership streams something terrible happens to Maxie.
Yeah, I'm starting to consider whether I should maybe not attend them because it keeps happening. I fainted during one of them. Then there's the one where I joined at the beginning of the stream and then you had me muted for 15 minutes.
Yeah. No one in chat said anything. You gotta
blame
say
chat.
something.
Blame chat.
I'm gonna
so
blame
that's chat's
chat.
fault, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chat's fault.
What? You don't have like the audio meters on the side. You're not like, huh? I guess the
No, the
stream audio
audio
is
was
kind of
going-
quiet, isn't it?
The audio was
Yeah,
going
Nomia,
up.
where's
I
your
could see the
team for
audio.
stream?
I could see the
Yeah, Nomia,
audio.
where's your audio team?
It's just it was
Where's
muted.
your audio team?
I can still see the levels.
Oh, where's my last?
Look, Maxie, I'm being good. I'm upgrading my armor. Don't you love that? You love when I do that. You're obsessed with me
Yeah,
when
you
I
better.
when I upgrade my armor.
I am proud of you.
So obsessed with me.
Alright. Alright, what are we doing next?
We're gonna kill
Where's my-
another guy.
Another guy. We do that often. Hang on, I wanna look at the
We did.
birds. The
Another
birds in the
one.
bath.
I should.
Another
Birds in the
one.
bath.
I should
Birds with
have
long
three
legs.
flinch free, but it's only registering 2 of them. Weird.
That's weird.
Okay.
Cookie Daniel.
I'm not flinch free entirely.
You're flinch half free.
I'm
You know, it's weird because I slotted my equipment to be child-free, but this weekend something weird happened.
No.
I have a little quest.
Is that
where we-
boo? Bad bit? Bad bit? I'm
Boo.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Guys,
Oh, I
will
thought
you
it'd
help?
be fun wordplay.
Guys, will you help me?
Jam.
Will you help me deliver butterburs? Everyone's
That sounds-
quiet.
I
no
mean,
one
like,
wants to deliver butterburs.
I'll do anything once.
I'll try anything once.
I need butterburs. I gotta deliver it. It's a
Okay.
request.
All right. Okay. Let's go deliver butterburs.
Everyone sounds so excited.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if like no one joins the quest? We go off on a different
Yeah,
quest.
you guys want to go hunt Rathalos with me?
Well, now
Fuck.
that you mention it, I guess I could go for a little Rathy right about now.
Yeah, I need a lot of
No
Rathy
one-
materials right
no
now.
one cares for my butterburs.
I have a tack up
Butterburs.
large for collecting butterburs. I got 2
Nice.
points of flinch free for collecting butterburs.
But you never know, those
Feel-
little fuckers can flinch you.
Yeah. Maybe Maxie will like shoot me with a gun. And I'll be like, ha, I didn't flinch to that. But I think I need 3 to not flinch to that.
Do you guys burrs? I know what burrs are in Australian language. What are burrs to you?
They're like
Oh.
pokey, stabby things.
This little
I don't know what
round
they are.
pokey
In this game, they
stabbies?
look like artichokes in this game. The first one's over this away.
Hello, Maxie.
Yeah, they're little pokey stabby things. They're called lots of. I think in some regions of Australia they're called bindies.
Bindies?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah. Bend this
you
in
know,
the
like
ink machine.
the ink machine.
God damn it.
I was trying so hard to say Bindi in the ink machine, but I kept trying to say Bindi's basics.
Bindies basics.
Bindi's basics.
What the?
Basic
I'm just gonna
Bindi.
explore a little bit. Collect some skid marks.
That one.
Who's looking at me? You looking at me? Stop looking at me.
Damn. Oh, hello. Get out of
You
here.
look
I
at
don't
me
want
weird.
that. Oh,
Stop
Chippy
looking
found
at me
another one?
weird.
Yeah.
I followed
Oh,
Max.
Fellas, there's one more over here.
Are you still up? You're still up! How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
Who
Beatus,
wants me?
just chill, bro. Just chill, okay?
Chill, bro, chill. Oh, we did it.
Damn, you guys did
Alright.
that, and
Well,
I
you
just
know
killed a. I just killed a little.
I'm
I
hiding.
killed a Kortos.
Chippy
I'm
out here
hiding. Fuck you
I'm
guys.
hiding.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
can you please
hide.
explain to me why you felt the need to say I don't like zombie villager? Oh, you're playing Minecraft right now. That's what it is. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the amount of excuses I had to make to not play Minecraft with my nephew.
It's real. It's not installed.
I don't know if I think I do have it installed on the PC, but I wasn't gonna.
No, my
Don't be
my.
a coward. No.
You know how I have
Okay,
I have
okay,
this
you
stance.
do realize.
Wait.
I'm sorry, Nomia. I
Yes,
will let
yes,
you
okay.
finish, but
Okay.
but Beyonce had one of the greatest albums of all time.
Yes, of course,
um,
Maxie. Go
Wow,
ahead.
retro meme.
I'm sorry. No,
That's
no,
a, that's a
if you
vintage
can.
meme.
I have already tried playing Minecraft with my nephew, but I have it on the PC. Hence how we did all the collabs. And he doesn't know how to control it on a keyboard. So basically, I'm playing Minecraft, but he's telling me what to do. And he's like, okay, go to the
No.
nether.
And you're
And I'm
like,
like,
yeah, sure, let me just do that.
Yeah, let me just do
He's
that
like,
real
okay,
quick.
okay,
Go to the
first-
nether, dude.
You gotta get 12 ender pearls. And I'm like,
You're like, buddy,
I'm
we're
like,
not there
mm.
yet.
He's
Buddy.
trying to speedrun.
He's speedrunning.
It's not working.
It's
cramping
not
his
worth it.
You have to
vibe.
go to the desert. That's where you'll get your ender pearls.
There. Now I'm all.
Sounds like a
Via
skill
Totus is
issue.
up.
I'm going to choke Kendra like Bart Simpson.
Anyways,
You're
the
gonna
thing I
Bart
was gonna
Simpson
say,
Kendra?
the thing I was gonna
I'm
say
going to
is,
Bart Simpson Kendra.
no one cares to hear what I have to say.
No,
I'm
no,
not
I'm
yet.
sorry.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. You're saying that?
That's the trump card for if you want to speak. Is you just say no one cares. No one cares about me. But you know, I have that opinion that like I think porn mobile games are really good because they're like the only way you can get good gameplay without any ads. Yeah, so I have a bunch of like really not safe for work games installed on my phone, and so I've had cousins be like, "Do you have any games on your phone?" And I'm like, "Nope."
Nope.
Nomia, you should, if you haven't gotten on it already, you should play New Carnival because I really liked that one.
Oh yeah, I've got some more safe for work games now that are actually decent, like the Monster Hunter Feline Isles. That's pretty decent, and I got
yeah.
Maxi on it.
Well, I'm not at the part where it becomes a porn game though.
It's not a porn game yet.
Not yet.
Wow,
Not
those
yet.
felines really
It
are
could
going at
be.
it, huh?
Yeah, the porn is
It's
kind of like
kitten
the end
season,
game.
boys. It's kitten season.
Do you
Oh
want
my
to
God,
Puke?
I'm down for whatever you want to do, Nomia Vikshi.
I just love Puke. I think he's silly.
I like it.
Well, if you
We could- we could also advance the story, so Nomia can,
We could.
can you
you
know.
can meet Coral Puke.
You can
I
meet
have,
new Puke. He's
I
pretty
did upgrade
close
my
by.
armor. Look at my armor. Do you like it? I don't look
I like
insane.
It looks
anymore.
good. No, oh my God, Noms, it looks good.
Oh,
Thank
cute.
you. Thank you.
I like how we
Yeah,
all
I
cried
need
around
to-
so you can't see.
It's like wow. I'm gonna go to Hoarfrost Reach Expedition.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I'll BRB.
Oh, I think this is the one with my favorite, my lady.
So
The love of
can,
my
can I?
life. My
Maybe it's the contrarian inside me, but like I feel like if I see ads for a game, it makes me not want to play it.
Oh, 100%.
Like-
If I see ads or
like-
something,
like-
I'm like, fuck that.
Like the amount, like something fucked up would need to happen for me to play Raid Shadow Legends at this point.
Let's all play. What if we all got
I
really
don't
into
think
Raid Shadow
anybody
Legends?
really plays Raid Shadow Legends. I think it's a
No.
lie.
No, I've said there's no horny fan out of it, so it's probably a bad game.
Yeah.
Like, where is the
Look
point
it
of
up.
Raid
Let's
Shadow
see.
Legends?
Is there horny art of this game?
Look at Rule 34.
Google.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Computer,
See,
I don't even
give
know
me
what
pictures
a
of Raid Shadow
single-
Legends.
I don't even know what a single character from Raid Shadow Legends looks
Nope.
like.
Nope.
Do they even have characters? I don't even fucking know.
I think they have like 3 million characters.
That's fair. Is it a gotcha game? I don't even fucking know.
I don't know.
It's a mobile game. I don't know if it's gacha though.
I think it has
No
gacha.
idea.
Because like, what if it's
See,
just
this is how
is
you
it
know.
Gardenscapes or is it School Idol Festival?
This is how you know, by
Which
the way,
genre
that
is it?
advertising does not work because we have all been served ads for Raid Shadow Legends and none of us know what it is.
Yeah, can any of the four of us describe the gameplay of Raid Shadow Legends?
Nope.
I think it's like a MOBA. I think it's
You
like a
tap
League
your
of
phone.
Legends.
You
It
tap
is
the
on your phone.
and it does things.
It's on your phone. I know there's a lot of characters, and if you use the code, you get like 10,000 food or something.
You get food.
No,
don't
Nomia,
know.
I have
Eat
bad
your
news for you,
characters.
Nomia.
Yeah.
Nomia, I have bad news for you. There's apparently a page.
How
A
many-
page.
How many results on Rule 34 does it have?
Hold up, is it 3 pages? It's
Oh, that's
3 pages,
pathetic.
and the last
Oh,
one
that's-
is pretty barren.
That's so dire. That's so
That-
3.
That's pretty dire. That's pretty dire.
They're starving over
pretty
there.
Yeah.
That's so dire.
Overwatch 2 has more porn, and that game's fucking DOA.
I'm pretty sure that Torbjorn's turret has more pages of porn than that.
Can you look that up
Yeah,
for
I
me,
can see
please?
Computer, look that up for me.
Overwatch turret. By the way, if any of my relatives are showing videos to anyone, stop. My nephew apparently said, I watched one of your videos, and I'm like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. No, you did not watch one of my videos. I swear to God.
You are 6 years old.
I say fuck.
Okay, so apparently, turret takes me to some sort of the game where the girls are ships. I think there's one of them called Turret, I guess.
Oh
Azure
yeah.
Lane.
Oh yeah, Azure Lane. You'll find plenty for that.
Oh, there's so much.
Wasn't there there's also the one with our battleships? Which is that one? The girl with the crazy whale
is that-
tail?
Okay.
Blue Archive?
Yeah,
No.
Blue
Blue
Archive, you're
sounds
correct,
right.
yeah.
Is
It's Blue
it?
Archive, yeah.
Is that the
There's
one with the
also-
girl with the whale tail and the belt for a skirt?
Probably.
She's the blonde and
There's
she has a belt
also,
for a skirt and she has a G-string
this is-
pulled all the way up.
This is more tanks and guns, but Girls and Panzer is another one.
Girls in Panzer,
Oh yeah, Girls
Yeah.
in Panzer.
In
And then there's
Panzer.
also Girls
By the way,
Frontline.
I have.
Oh, yeah, Girls Frontline.
No, I played a little bit of that. That game was cute. But welcome back to terrible things you didn't want to know. I couldn't find info for Torbjorn's turret, but Torbjorn himself has 5 pages of Rule 34 art, compared
That's
to the
just
3
one-
pages for Raid Shadow Legends.
That's one
crazy.
character versus 200 million.
And that's one of the ugliest characters, no offense.
No, people
Whoa,
are hot for
whoa, whoa,
Torbjorn.
whoa,
There are
whoa,
people who are hot for
whoa.
Torbjorn. Kitty, I think you need to take that back. There are people who are very into Torbjorn.
That's fine.
You don't
I
need
think
to
he's
be.
ugly.
You don't need to be attracted to Torbjorn, but you know,
You gotta respect his
People-
game.
you gotta
You gotta
respect,
respect his game. He does have like 10 children.
Yeah, he does canonically.
He does.
fuck.
Torbjorn
Okay,
fucks.
fellas. Okay, by the way, this is why. Okay, I'm really sorry. If you have ever used ChatGPT for anything, you're a loser and you're incredibly lame, and also you're dumb. So I hate that the AI chat overview appears with every Google search. I googled how many Raid Shadow Legends characters are there. Okay, do you want to guess how far off the AI result is?
How
Probably
far?
at least
much?
1,000.
It is off by 200.
Damn.
I feel like if your AI invents 200 new characters, I feel like, you know, that's probably a bad look. Anyways, 700.
That's funny.
I at this point, I feel like they're like, okay, booby lady with sword, booby lady with spear, booby lady with blue hair and spear.
Mhm.
What
And
if-
pronouns. Don't forget pronouns.
Are there any blue ladies with pronouns?
I'm not doing that. Okay, fine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go look at. I'm gonna be the first person to go to the Raid Shadow Legends character page.
Is there a Raid Shadow Legends wiki?
I'm
Fandom
sure.
wiki?
Yeah. Or is there like a dedicated subreddit of people talking about the meta of Raid Shadow Legends?
Dude, have
Probably.
I talked about on stream that Magikami died, and now when I go to the subreddit that's talking that we used to talk about Magikami meta that I would go to and be like, what's up with the Magikami? What's the best dresses? What's going on? And now it's just so sad. Everyone's just like,
Welcome to the
You guys
Heroes of
rem-
the Storm.
anyone
life
got
that
some
Plague lives
info on the offline version? Do we ever know if Battle will come to the offline version? And everyone's just like, no. It's so sad.
in. Yeah.
What?
Yep. I watched that.
I found Viper Tobigadachi.
Woo!
Yay! I like Viper.
Yeah, I hunted him a bunch.
He's fun.
I found
What
the
is he
boy.
weak to? It's Thunder.
Thunder.
Thunderbolt, Raichu.
So I have an update. You know, like me and my friends will watch like some anime randomly. Well, we had a little switch up recently where we actually watched a K-drama. We watched 3 episodes
Ooh.
of this K-drama. I need to tell you every episode is like almost an hour long, so that was a lot. I feel like we went through 6 arcs per episode.
Yep.
But I'm trying to find the setup for this because it left me breathless.
Okay.
So it's Boys Over Flowers from 2009.
Ah.
Yes.
And first of all, let me tell you, who I think is supposed to be the main love interest is played by Lee Min-ho.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, why does Lee Min-ho playing a teenager in this old-ass K-drama?
Mm-hmm.
Why did the styling team make him look older than he does in recent pictures?
Oh my god.
That's my first thing. My other thing is, so there's like 4 guys. Burgers and fries. 4 guys, and there's Violin Guy. We call him Violin Guy. I can't remember his actual character's name, and she's like, the main girl's like in love with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a point where she's
How did
asking
they make him look
about...
older? Sorry, I have a photo of
he
Lee Min-ho
looks so
right
old.
now, and a photo of him from 2009. Why does how?
He
Magic.
looks so old in it.
They really fucked this shit up.
They like fucked him up. But so Violin Guy, she's asking the other 2 boys about Violin Guy and like his relationship to this older woman, and somehow this goes into them like just dumping all of his trauma like unprompted.
Sounds about right.
And they tell that he was in a tragic car accident that killed his whole family. And you know, this woman was like a big sister to her. He was like his mother and also his lover. That's a whole other bag of worms.
What?
Oh,
What they added onto this, no, that's not the problem.
Okay.
It
don't
killed
get
his
lost in
whole
the sauce, okay?
family, left him traumatized, and gave him autistic symptoms.
What?
Oh, baby, here we go.
Oh no.
I've seen this one before, fellas.
Oh, I was crying. What the hell do you mean?
Okay, so it's slightly unrelated. When I was doing research for Deus Ex Machina, I was watching some like older, like late '90s anime, and I was watching Getter Robo, which is like a darker version of like classical super robot with like child genius, whatever. It's like a darker version. There's blood and murder, and like the first episode involves you learning that a child witnessed the murder of like their father in front of them, leading to them becoming autistic. And I'm just kind of like, wow.
Ah, yes.
You really could do anything back then. You really could say anything.
True.
But it's just like, it's a 90s anime, and they're like, he's autistic. And I'm like, wow.
And that's like a
Wow.
really, really dire bad thing, and you're like, all right.
And I love that him being autistic is like he just stands to the side quietly. And I'm like,
That is not what autism is like. He should be
His autistic
yapping.
symptoms came from apparently like so the girl gets like horrifically bullied because she
I don't know where
stood
we're
up
going, by
against
the
the
way.
main boy. Yeah, I don't either. I didn't hunt this guy enough to get tracking. She stood up to the main boy. Like the 4 main boys are supposed to be like super evil and also like the most popular boys in school, and the school's evil. Like there's like a
of
red
course.
card that can be put in your locker, and that's like tells all the other students like bully them until they like die.
What?
Or something. Yeah, like I didn't see the opening because my friend was like, okay, so I watched the first 15 minutes of this, and I'm not gonna watch the first 15 minutes again, so I'm gonna catch you up. He like stopped and was like, we need to watch this together.
We need to watch this together, but also I'm not rewatching whatever the fuck that was.
But apparently they were like chasing this one boy down, like they were trying to like kill him.
What the fuck?
And this girl was just trying
I love
to
soaps,
return
man.
his laundry. It was incredible. I'm kind of obsessed.
I bet that's
But
exactly how the manga was too. To be honest,
I have had a
Oh my
lot
God,
about
yeah.
this. I have had a lot about this show, and I've never actually learned what it's about. I just know people talk about it a lot, and I've never actually known anything that it's about. And now I'm absolutely baffled.
Yeah,
It's-
and now you don't. You
It's
still
so
don't know.
funny.
And now I still
It's
don't know
so
what
funny.
it's about.
I still don't know it. I was there. But oh yeah, his autistic traits. So this girl's getting horrifically bullied
let's
because
go.
she stood up to Lee Min-ho.
Of
Like
course. How
Lee
dare
Min-ho's
she.
like a piece of shit in this one.
You
And
hate Lee Min-ho.
Might be up. Oh,
yeah.
I got a.
Guys, uppies.
Uppies,
Sorry,
uppies.
I wanted to mine. I'm mining and
Uppies.
crafting. Oh, I got a pure
Wow.
crystal. I can make more of the astral outfit. Don't you want me to wear more of the astral outfit?
Yeah.
But
Okay, his
so she
autistic
stands up to
trait.
this guy. She gets
You-
the
you-
red
you-
card, so they start horrifically bullying
I'm
her.
sorry. You talked about it like it's like the superpower in Hunter x Hunter. Okay, so he's autistic trait, right? he knows a lot about trains. Okay.
So his Nen.
So the students at one point they threw like eggs and flour at her, and the premise is that like she's super poor and now going to this
Random.
like crazy prestigious school that's like evil.
Oh yeah. Of course, of course.
Classic.
Yeah. And so she's like, this is so wasteful. They could have made so many pancakes with this. And this guy's like, he just like fucking appears, first of all. Violin guy appears. And he's like, how do you make pancakes? And so she
Yo, how do you
tells
make
him,
pancakes?
and that's like basically the end of the conversation. And then
That sounds
I'm
about right.
paralyzed.
I don't realize.
Oh,
There we
no.
go. Oh, I'm so sick.
And then, in a later scene, you know, there's these guys harassing her, and this scene was like harrowing
Yeah.
because they like harass her when she's like alone after swimming, and you know where it goes. And he like, of course, has to come in and save her, whatever.
He has to do what?
And he has to come in and save her from these guys who are like have her in like a fucking headlock, but what he says isn't like, what the fuck are you guys doing? He's like, my pancakes didn't come out right. She's still in a headlock.
I swear to God.
He literally says,
I think I love him though. I think I love
don't
him.
care.
I think he's perfect.
I am not saving you. I only care about pancakes.
Me for real.
Oh, hold up. Is this good representation
Oh,
all
sleep,
of a
sleep,
sudden?
sleep.
Oh, sleep.
Wait, is
Oh,
this
sleep.
Okay, good job, guys.
I didn't do
Okay,
anything.
I got my
brought
barrels. I got my barrels.
Also, wait, I need to take my medicine.
I gotta do it fast because the best
okay.
boards are not looking happy.
Just go. I'll just stand here and I'll be fine.
Sending it. Chippy, back away.
Nice.
I'm just standing here.
Mine's where?
My
Sorry, I've been working on the creature creation system for Sadamon, so I had to figure out what bonuses being a mouse would give you. I put a lot of thought behind it.
God, there are so many bonuses. You're small. You're a little guy. You eat cheese.
Yeah, no, I thought about that. I thought about all that. Maybe not the cheese part,
I think you should have
because
the
in this
cheese.
world everyone's vegetarian.
Ouch.
No, because then I have to explain where the hell you get cheese from, and that's a whole bunch of other things.
No, cheese
yeah,
is
yeah.
vegetarian. You're thinking of vegan.
Yeah, no, but I don't want animal products in my game. Am I gonna have to explain you eating the egg of another Sadamon? That's weird.
Okay, so everyone's vegan, not vegetarian then.
Oh, watch out for the sleep toad.
Forgive me for getting it wrong.
I was vegetarian for a very long
No,
time,
no.
and I just stopped because I was.
Nomia will
very
never
anemic.
forgive you if you ever get anything wrong. By the way.
That's
Yeah.
No, if Maxie ever gets anything wrong, I will never forgive him.
damn.
On the Blue Sky post, I was like, the free space today for the bingo table is Max and Nomia argue over nothing.
We did
This
it.
isn't
We did it,
nothing. This is a
gamers.
lot. This
We
matters.
did it.
So by the way, I made a post where I had all the evolutions and I'm like cat or dog, and Nomia being the special little main character boy that he is, Nomia was like, actually they're all foxes, and I'm like, first off, that wasn't the question, Nomia Vixie, okay?
I didn't say
actually,
actually. I just said they're all foxes.
Yeah, that was the energy
No,
you
that
gave
was
off.
the actually.
That wasn't actually, okay?
That's my interpretation. It's not my fault that you read in actually into my sentence.
It was a multiple choice question. You were not supposed to fill in with an essay.
Maybe if the multiple choices are wrong.
No.
Well, that's where you fail the test.
Yeah,
I feel like the test is wrong.
Well, you can think
Glaceon
that,
is a dog. Glaceon is a dog, and it's such a dog that
It's a
I'm
cat.
actually I'm moving the gun away from Nomi. I'm aiming it at Chippy now.
Oh
Yeah,
damn.
it's a kitty cat.
No,
I can go
Glaceon's a
either way
cat.
on
If
Glaceon,
we're
honestly.
choosing between cat and dog, then Glaceon's a
Glaceon's
cat. But I do,
centrist.
but I do
No.
believe that they're all foxes.
Evil Chippy.
Oh.
Chippy just called me a slur.
God damn it! Why'd you face that way? Face this way, please. Thank you. They
Yes,
do give fox. Thank you, Kendra.
They are a fox. Like, canonically, they're kind
Yeah.
of based on foxes.
Thank
but
you.
cat
See, no,
versus
I
dog.
actually looked it up. Fujiwara, former president. I had this ready to go, by the way. I
Oh my
basically
God.
have a post-it note on my computer. Fujiwara, former president of Creatures Inc., the company behind Pokemon,
slipped on
said
banana peel.
that although Eevee shares design aspects with foxes, cats, and dogs, it is not based on either of them.
Yeah, so none of us are right. You don't have the high ground here.
The prompt was, do they give cat or dog? And then you said, actually they give off turtle. And I'm like, that wasn't the question.
They do give fox though.
Actually, they give fictional because they're not real, Maxie.
They do
they're
give fox.
pixels.
A lot of them don't give cat or dog to me. They give fox. I'm sorry that you're wrong.
This is true. Flareon specifically for me, I'm like, that is only fox.
Nah.
That is a
no,
fox.
it's a dog.
They're all
It
foxes.
is such it's such a fucking dog.
Maxie,
You're so wrong.
I don't think you can keep Flareon ethically. That's what I'm saying.
Eevee,
Flareon, that's
Eevee
like
is also
Eevee.
Eevee is actually the most fox to me. I think Eevee's extremely a fox.
No.
Yeah.
Foxes are so non-domesticated, and Eevee looks like it would patiently wait for you to fill up the football.
That thing
True.
is not waiting patiently. That thing
It
is
is
like
not.
screaming.
That thing goes ah.
My friend had a
know.
fox. Kendra, you're
Kendra.
Yeah, they're not domesticated. Again, there's a difference between. Yeah, I had a friend who had a skunk. That's
that
not
is true, by
normal.
the way.
That is true.
Domesticated means
Not
a different
normal.
thing. I don't even know if cats are technically domesticated.
Some
they're
people
like
would argue. Some people would argue that we'd never domesticated cats.
No, I don't think we did. I think they just kind of
There you
live
go.
with us. I think they're just kind of like, oh, food, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to drink.
Kendra
I
says,
need to drink some
"Go
hot cocoa."
domesticated me."
Yeah, pretty
Aw.
much.
That's kind of what cats do.
Don't forget the hot drink up. Mine just went.
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, mine went
Let me
down.
tell you, Yanto didn't domesticate nobody.
No.
Yanto's a little.
He did not
Ow.
like the visit at all, by the way.
No.
He
was
ba-
unhappy this whole weekend.
he did what I would do whenever I would get visit. I would just hold myself up in my room.
Real.
You're like the parents when Yanto comes out of his room and they're like, look who showed up.
No, look who got out of his room.
Ow. Oh, I need to go heal. Okay.
Well, he screams.
man.
This guy screams.
Are you
so
dying?
much.
No, he's not limping.
He's got a lot to scream about.
Yeah, he's a fucking squirrel.
Also, I'm capturing some prawns. Don't mind me.
Kendra says, "My mom sent me a Mother's Day e-card to me from Bolita."
Oh.
That's
That's cute.
Yeah.
Mama is in denial about the fact that they need a pet, by the way.
That
Every
sounds
time
about
they're
right.
around a cat or a dog, they're like, this is perfect, I love it so much. And then I'm like, do you want a pet? And they're like, no. But then they're just, every time we talk about pets or we grow your pet, Mama's like, oh my god, it's so expensive.
Maybe your mom needs to like volunteer at an animal shelter or something.
I think that would just make them
This won't
adopt a
do
pet.
Ah, damn it! It didn't do it.
They live in an apartment, so now they're like, no, I can't have a dog because I live in an apartment. And so I'm like,
Well,
then
get a
what
cat.
about a cat? And they're like, no, but I'm allergic to cats. And I'm like, get a hairless cat. And they're like, no.
To be fair, hairless cats are a lot more care than most people
Oh,
think they
yes.
are.
Yeah.
But I
at least
do
they-
love
but
that
at least
you,
Mama won't
you had
sneeze
the
to
arguments
death.
on lockdown. Nomia figured out like the text tree like it's a freaking visual novel.
Yeah, and then Mama pulled out the wild card, which was like, what if I got a rabbit? And I was like,
Oh,
Nice.
2 buns.
No,
2 bunnies.
two
Shut the
bunnies.
fuck.
Two
Oh my
bunnies.
god, not the 2 fucking bunnies, man.
2 bunnies.
Ow.
Listen,
I
I'm
just got shot.
already like annoying Max so bad by
Ow.
wanting to get a kitten.
You say wanting like I have an option in any of this.
I mean, I guess you could say no.
I think Maxie's tried.
I guess you could say no and break my heart, said Kitty.
I guess you could
I
say
guess you
no
could say
and
no.
ruin my whole life and divorce me and go live on the streets.
You know, the current state of the world has already ruined our Japan trip. So, you know, the one thing that could bring me happiness right now, and you could say no.
No.
you
no,
could say no, I guess.
No, I don't want to have this argument. Not today on Mother's Day of all days.
Yeah, Maxie. This is my first Mother's Day without my mom. You ever thought about that, Maxie?
You ever thought about that,
I could
Maxie?
have another. You think I could have another baby? You think I could have a little kitten baby?
See, fellas, this is why.
Listen, I will take a mile.
But yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before Mama gets a pet. I'll update you on what it is.
They could get
My
like a
money-
small pet, like a rat.
I'm
or
gonna put my
something.
money on Bunny.
I think I have talked about rats, but I think we've had rats before, and I think Mama did not deal well with them having such short lifespans. I think Mama needs
yeah.
a slightly longer
That's
lifespan
fair.
animal, because Mama
Yeah,
gets too
like, I
attached. They get too attached.
Yeah.
I would love to have hammies, like little hamsters again, but
Aw.
the 3 years, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Hamsters are illegal in Australia. We can't have hamsters.
yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, not
Australia
after
has
what they did.
Australia has really strict animal import laws.
Could you have
Yeah,
chinchillas?
yeah, because of the
No.
the invasive species.
Yeah, because Australia was like white people Australia as we know it was founded pretty recently after a lot of invasive species had ruined other countries. So we got our invasive species laws pretty early on, so we don't have a lot of species that a lot of other countries have.
All you ever do is scream
And run away.
and run away.
Ferrets are illegal here. I would love a ferret.
Oh, I love ferrets, but they're illegal in California.
Yeah, ferrets, they
so
wiggle.
stupid.
I'm obsessed with how wiggly ferrets are.
They're noodles. They're
Oh.
just a noodle.
They're crazy. I love them.
Yeah,
They are
just fall down.
crazy.
There are fish.
It-
There are dead fish in this ice.
Yeah.
No. They're frozen over. It isn't
Yeah,
about
they're
actually.
normal. They're fine.
When it comes to ferrets, it isn't
really, really
about
still.
if they can get out of their cages, when they'll get out of their cage.
They will get out.
Yeah.
They will get out.
I
Yeah,
keep
like
getting
a
lynched
snake.
by your shots.
Oh no.
yeah, Kitty, be careful with your shots, Kitty.
That wasn't me. I was hunting Bowie.
I am pretty sure Maxine has shot me multiple times today, and I'm just
Well,
like,
now you know what it felt like being a melee fighter around you.
well, fine. I can't help that my
Yep.
switch axe is so epic.
Please,
Okay,
please,
6-year-old
please.
nephew.
Nomia does
Yeah.
give little brother energy
Actually, why don't you
sometimes.
go into the nether?
Maxie, can you go to
Yeah,
another?
okay. Step 1, you need netherite armor. Okay, all right, I'll just do that.
Alright.
That's you need the nether. You need to go into the nether to get that.
I remember that I built the world and I was playing on PC and I was like, let's see where we spawn, and we spawned in an ice biome next to a freaking home of polar bears and we got instant killed. And he was like, no, you gotta go back there and fight them. And I'm like, with what?
Me with what army?
Maxie, fight back!
Maxie, don't die. You're playing the video game badly. Stop doing that. What if you played the video game better?
Wow, it's just like having a little chatter at home.
Yeah, your nephew is
Yeah,
gonna grow up to
pretty
be a
much.
wonderful Twitch chat.
Oh, someday he'll be a great Twitch chatter.
Don't put that evil
When he
on
learns how to
him.
read.
Oh, he's dying. He's dying.
Oh, he's limping.
Most chatters don't know how to read anyway, it's fine.
That's true. Hey.
The ignore that, Kendra.
Do we
don't
want to
worry.
cap him?
We
Good
can
cap,
cap
good
him.
cap.
He's limping.
Cap. Oh, hold on. There's bones.
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 I want bones. Ooh,
Big
kitty.
bone. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm
sorry,
coming.
Maxie.
Oh, never
sorry,
mind.
Maxie. We were getting bones.
We're getting bones.
She just called me
They couldn't wait for
Pard.
bones.
Don't shorten
Bone.
Pardna. Don't shorten it to Pard. That's the. That's a bad.
Hard.
Okay, so this
Big
reminds me that
hard.
we've been collecting Pokemon cards together, and I've been collecting Tyranitar's because I love him. And Kitty recently started shortening his name to T-Tar, and I'm like, could
Yeah.
you please not call him that?
T-Tar is what
him.
they call him in
Could you-
VGC.
Yeah.
No, it sounds bad. It's the same energy as Pard. Please do not call my Tyranitar
So if you
T-Tar,
and
please.
Kitty, if you hold on, wait, if you and Kitty buy cards together, are you cardners?
Are you partners?
Cardners, are you cardners?
I never knew I had such heat inside.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
not
actually.
okay,
That's pretty good.
but
When are
Should
any
be.
of us okay?
Yeah, is anybody okay?
God no.
is anybody
No.
okay?
Hey Jenny, are you okay? Are you okay,
Are
Jenny?
you okay, Jenny?
Oh, hi, Pokey. I didn't.
You've been
I
hit
forgot
by.
this one
You've been
says you're
struck
not
by
just
the
there.
autism.
Oh, yeah.
Dum, 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 dum. Could you
My
imagine if,
autistic
if could you imagine if autistic people just sat in the corner quietly?
Because I could never ever be.
My trauma-induced autistic symptoms.
Oh, I found
going
a
back to
shiny
Celiana.
rock. Guys, I found a shiny
Going
rock.
back to the gathering.
Yeah, I'm going back to Celiana.
Y'all know it would fix me opening 1 to 3 high quality printed card of K-pop men.
So true, bestie. Mama has recently a new K-pop store has opened in Melbourne, and Mama has been there very regularly, and will occasionally send me
Nice.
updates like they still don't have Chu's album. And I'm like, why don't they have Chu's album yet?
That is important. That is important to know.
Every time I go to the city,
I
I
need
gotta
to
check
get
in and
my-
be like, do you have Chu's album?
Where's
And they'll be like, damn, there's a really big audience with Chu's album. We keep getting people asking for it, but really it's just me and my mother.
the same person, but you know. they
Where
really
is
want it.
Chu? Where is Chu? Where is
Where is
she? I actually have a
getting
K-pop
Luna
album that I haven't
fan art.
unboxed yet. I could do
I'm
live
getting
unboxing
Luna
of my
fan art
K-pop album.
organically on my Twitter. It's kind of wild.
Wait, hold up. This is a great chance to tell you all about what I got Kitty for their birthday, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So Kitty's been wanting to open Pokemon cards. This involves a Plague story, by the way.
This is an incredible
Ki-
Blake story.
Is this
It's
card
it's an
legit?
incredible Plague story. This is card related. Kitty's been wanting to open in Pokemon cards, but because scalpers and crappy people have
And
been like buying
investor
everything out.
bros.
r/Pokemon investing. Which is a real place, unfortunately.
It is.
Anyways, we have not been able to find Pokemon cards in the wild. And we're not paying over MSRP because that's what losers do.
Just fuck that.
So Plague who gets out of work pretty late from his job, has been going to Target, his nearest Target, and he found out that when he gets out of work, the guy in charge of restocking the cart shelves at Target happens to be doing his rounds.
Oh.
And I guess the guy who, I bet you can tell. You can tell who is a scalper and who's just a regular guy, because the cart person immediately got attached to Plague, to the extent that last week, Plague went to Target and he saw that there was no cart stuff, and he figured, you know what? I bet the guy isn't doing anything today. And as he's walking away, he finds the guy with his boat full of
over here, like
he's in the sports section where the car people will never be, and he's got like a boat full of Pokemon stuff, and he's like, hey, over here, and then he literally hands my brother like a bunch of the most expensive stuff, and he's like, hey, do you want all this? And my brother, of course, goes, hell yeah. For anybody wondering, it is the Prismatic Evolutions binder pack, surprise box, and surprise pouch pack, by the way. And my brother goes, hell yeah, I'll buy all this. I don't know what it is. And the guy tells him, hey, go around, because there is like 80, like there's a bunch of people near the electronics waiting to pounce on this. Just go around.
They're gonna pounce.
Go check out the other register, basically.
Yeah, check out the other registers. So Plague got me a bunch of Pokemon cards. We surprised Kitty on the morning of Kitty's birthday. Bless Plaguesword, by the way.
Yeah.
He befriends everyone.
Yeah, he's got a tattoo and a piercing guy, and he's got a card guy now. Like
he's just got guys.
Connected. Yeah.
That piercing guy was really nice.
He was so nice.
Oh, Telstra. What am I thinking? I was trying to think of something. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Pookie! Hang on, Pookie's in a fun little outfit. I have to say hi to Pookie.
So Kendra says in chat, Pokemon card investing, my guy, there's not gonna be a U.S. economy in a year at this rate. Why do you think there's gonna be a Pokemon TCG economy? It has been really funny because there's a card shop that we go to every Friday after our date, and we go through the bulk and through the the boxes with all the nice little holo cards that we buy for like 50 cents or whatever. And like the owner is really chill. He's a little stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's a little stupid, but he's nice.
He's a little.
And he was chatting with another like card dealer guy, and the guy was like trying to make a deal essentially, and essentially they traded what is basically $2,500 worth of cards right there and there, with cash. And meanwhile, I'm like, I'm just going through my box of cards, and I'm like, this one's pretty. No, this one's
meanwhile,
ugly.
we spent like $7.
We spent $7 for a stack of commons and holos, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like we're playing the game right.
I now have
$3.
I now have a list of cards that are that I have on my wish list, and they're all stupid looking. They're all the stupidest looking cards you've ever seen in your life, and those are the only ones I want. I want ones that
so a full set of the Rumble Blast. Okay, I see.
Yes, I do actually want all of those.
Yes.
I do actually want all of those. I have a list in my phone now where if there's any time where I can go to a card shop, I can be like, do you have the Poochyena from that one set? Wait, which is it? Which is the flat Poochyena?
Oh, I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Poochyena from
Tomokazu
Platinum.
Kamiya?
Yeah, the one that's flat. The flat Poochyena. I also, some of the cards are really cheap and some of them are really expensive.
Yep.
And I'm just kind of the one that I'm kind of on the fence of if I want it or not is Sabrina's Gengar from Gym Heroes. It's so old and so expensive. However, I love him because he's literally just standing there. It's so funny. Sabrina's Gengar is so funny. It's this really prestigious card that everyone wants, and he's literally just fucking standing there.
Nomia, have you seen? Let me look it up so I know.
Oddish Neogenesis.
Have you seen the Drowsy illustration rare?
No.
You might need
which one
him.
is that? Also,
look up
Drowsy
illustration
Drowsy.
rare. Yeah.
There's two-
reaction. Nomi's gonna love this card, by the way.
There's 2 from Dragon
so
Frontiers, EX Dragon Frontiers. There's the Whooper, Delta, and Smoochum. They're both great.
Oh yeah, good luck with Smoochum.
Yeah, that is just so funny looking. But Grimer from Aquapolis, that one's great too.
Nomi, can I please get your live reaction to the card that Kitty asked you to look up? And I'm gonna send you another card, by the way, and I want to get your live reaction on this card, by the way.
Yes.
And feel free to put it on the stream so people can analyze it.
He's so funny.
Stupid.
He's so
He's
stupid.
stupid.
Guys, everyone please prepare your butts for Grimer from Aquapolis. Look at this fucking guy!
That's him.
Why he look like that?
I love him. I love him.
He just going, eh.
Like, whoa.
Why he look like that? Okay, what's the... Ooh, what a good
I
Mr.
put it in the
Drowsy
chat.
illustration. There's that
Oh,
one
he's-
and
okay.
drowsy
That's just
illustration there.
cute. They're just hanging out. They're playing chess.
Yeah.
For anyone wondering, that is the Pokemon 151 Mr. Mime alt rare. It is 3 Mr. Mimes playing invisible chess at the park,
They're
and I
mine.
love it.
Get it?
I love it.
It's so cute.
stupid.
It's stupid.
It's so stupid.
They're hanging
I love
out.
so stupid.
Voice man.
Good move.
it. I see. Masterful gambit there.
This fucking Grimer
Alright.
is so... Guys, this Grimer is killing me.
Wait, no, look at the drowsy.
BRB, Nomia's gonna cut out that grammar and just put it on every thumbnail from now on.
Please.
He's so good. Okay, what was the card I needed to look up? It was Drowsy.
Just look up drowsy illustration rare. It's the only one. You'll find it.
Illustration.
I actually think it's kind of a beautiful card.
He's
It's
cute.
actually quite beautiful, but it's so stupid. Like, the more you stare at people's faces, the stupider it gets.
Hang on, let me save it so I can show chat.
I thought you
I
were
love
gonna
that
say so I could
Grimer-
show chips, and I'm like, yeah, show it to me.
Yeah, that's
Show Chippy.
Oh,
Yeah, their faces. They're just like, they're like Madoka Magica background characters.
Yeah.
could you imagine you're at the fucking amusement park and there's just a fucking drowsy on a bench?
Just chilling on a fucking bench.
And
Just
he's
chilling on that
and he's
fucking
got
bench?
And he's got a mad lean to him. He's just really
Yeah.
leaning.
Do you think he's like on his break or something? You think he's working like the roller
Wait,
coaster or
where's
something?
where's the Poochyena? I need you guys to know this
Oh, I love.
Poochyena.
He's so stupid. I knew
He's
exactly
so
what you were talking about.
Fellas, rating Pokemon by their possibility of them being a carny, I feel like Drowsy's up
Oh,
there.
Drowsy's up there.
Oh, that's
Mr.
too
Mime.
small of an image. That
I
image
feel
is
like-
too small.
I feel
I
like
can't
the
see him.
Jellicents would be carnies.
Oh, yeah, I
Jellicent's
can see that.
good carnies.
Is there a juggling Pokemon or am I crazy?
Mr. Rhyme? Mr. Rhyme,
Mr.
Blacephalon?
Rhyme,
Oh,
Blacephalon,
Mr. Blacephalon
Apom?
are classic.
Apom, 100%.
Yeah. Yep.
Guys-
Apom's doing the thing where like it's doing like street magic, where it's like I'm pulling a card out of your... Oh my god,
They hit
he's
him
so
with
flat.
an anvil.
He got a fucking anvil dropped on him!
So they render him like a Paper Mario character.
And also,
that's
I love
what-
how his
that's what-
shadow,
I can hear the
his
Paper
shadow is
Mario
like
sound
disconnected
effect.
from him, so he looks like he's slightly hovering. Like he,
That's
Like,
what
he
Yenta
looks like-
looks like when he comes in and it's hot outside. He just like drops down.
What I'm picturing is that he got like anviled and he got flat and then he floated down onto these steps like a feather.
Yep,
And he's
Yes.
just about to hit the ground.
I see it.
This is what my binder looks like, by the way. It's just like silly guys.
Like
Weirdo.
this Poochyena.
Okay,
I'm
this has been a
obsessed
nice
with
break.
him.
Nomia, accept the
Nomia,
quest for
Coral.
Wait,
Coral
can
Pokepoke.
we look at Aquapolis Tyrogue really quick?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure he's stupid. All the babies are stupid.
It's from the same series as that fucking Grimer.
I love baby Pokemon because the TCG has tried its
Never
darndest to not acknowledge them. There's been only 3 printings of Bidoof in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone, please look at this Tyrek.
But
That's him.
Why you look like
He
that?
also got anvilled.
Look at the Hitmontop in the back.
I know, he's
lifting
like,
weights,
There's also Hitmonchan. Hitmonlee does not exist here.
so I love the Pokemon TCG because there's someone in the production department who's like, no, I want this arc to be freaky.
No, this art kind of
Yeah.
looks like...
Tomokazu Kamiya. That's him.
That's him! Like, oh my god, this fucking Poochyena kills me. It kills me
Yeah,
every
that's
time.
Yento.
Oh my god,
That's
these are
Yento.
all
but you've
Tomokazu
dra-
Kazuya!
dra-
Wait, this
Yeah.
is Tomokazu,
That's your-
this is him!
This is your favorite artist.
Him.
This is your favorite
That's
artist,
him
yeah.
as well!
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, that's your favorite
You-
artist.
This is
you found your
Kinebuchi
favorite
Keiji,
artist.
though. This is Kinebuchi Keiji. And this fucking Grimer is so funny. This Grimer is so good. He's like,
That's the face I make every time I'm wearing headphones and Kitty startles me. Kendra says, you all have inspired me. I'm gonna work on my K-pop freebie cards. You should.
Do it.
Because he's Grimer.
He's
Oh, that's a
Grimer.
delivery! That's a delivery, no!
Dude, that's my face. That's my face when I flip a coin and on heads the defending Pokemon is not poisoned.
Yeah, that's Lucy when it's a delivery.
Oh, so cool.
Oh my god. He's so He really is just looking at the camera like oh god. I like Chippy and Dottie dancing in the background.
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete these, but I'm gonna keep Grima up. I'm gonna keep Grima for reference in
Yeah.
case I need him.
Yeah.
Can
that
you like
seems
tuck
fair.
him in with us?
Yeah.
Maybe he can be back.
Yeah.
This feels like a good spot for him. Here, I'll crop it a little so it's just him. He could just be back there. How
There we
about
go.
that? Do we like him there?
That's chat's reaction when we inevitably do something.
Oh, this
stupid.
has to be an emote.
Oh yeah.
There
Can
you
I just
go.
draw? Can I just draw myself as that? And just
Yeah.
make it an emote.
You could.
Ugh.
Nomia, from what set is that Grimer?
It's Aquapolis or whatever. It's one of the e-reader card
Thank you.
ones.
Yep.
See, the thing is that
It's from
that
the same
card.
set. It's from the same set as the Tyrurg.
So that card has an e-reader strip on it, which means that you could scan it. I want to know what it had in it.
Oh, I like that.
That's
Oh,
right.
Carl!
If you
Yeah,
scanned
Carl,
this,
Coral bouquet.
if you
Big time.
scanned this card, it would give you a Pokédex entry for Grimer that reads, "When two of these Pokemon's bodies are combined together, new poisons are created."
Oh yeah, you have to go. watch the
Yikes.
cutscene.
Yeah, they're doing that
We
to
can't
me
join
tomorrow.
yet.
Oh, you can't
Oh,
join
yeah.
yet.
Yeah, you gotta watch the cutscene.
Now you gotta watch the
Fine,
cutscene.
I'll watch the cutscene.
Chippy, they're not gonna make new poisons for you, Chippy. They already have poisons at home.
Did you know? I learned this recently, but
Did you know?
What's
my
look up what
friend
Carl's up to.
sometimes calls me in when he's like studying like pharmacy and stuff. Did you know that there is like an actual elixir? Hold on, wait, what was this called?
Uh-huh.
Do I still have the tab open? Because I'm kind of obsessed with
Did
it.
you know that there's actually a super potion in real life?
Did you know that there is a protein in the
Did you
human
know?
body called Sonic Hedgehog?
There is.
Yeah, that and the Pikachu one, yeah.
That's real, and apparently doctors have had to stop saying. They say it's the SH protein instead of Sonic Hedgehog protein because it actually is the cause of like some pretty devastating diseases, and it's uncomfortable for doctors to say you have the Sonic Hedgehog. You have a problem with your Sonic Hedgehog gene when talking to patients.
Doctor, is it fatal? I'm
Yeah, it's
afraid
Sonic.
it's no good.
That's no good.
Sorry, I'm
Should be
trying
like
to
that, should be
find.
like that.
I'm trying to find the. Oh wait, I need to get. I'm trying to find the list that I looked up when he was telling me about this, and I'm not finding the right name for it. But it's it's like the people also ask who should not take elixir. Something about
Who
that's
should
just
not take
tickling me.
the elixir? The elixir.
You should not take the elixir.
By the way, Kendra does in fact work in the medical field, research paper stuffs. And one time they nearly had a stroke when they saw the Sonic the Hedgehog, whatever molecule in one of the papers that we're reading.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can't
Me
find
when I have a
it.
problem with my Sonic Hedgehog gene, and I'm like, fuck!
You're like, God damn it.
I just love that doctors have to give it its own nickname because they will because some fucker named because I looked it up. So the guy who named it Sonic Hedgehog didn't even play Sonic the Hedgehog. It was his wife. His wife was really into Sonic the Hedgehog, so he named it after her hyperfixation.
Oh my god.
His wife was really into Sonic Hedgehog, so it's like, I'm going to name it Sonic Hedgehog for my wife. And then in 20 years later, some guy was dying because of the Sonic Hedgehog gene, and the doctor was like, I don't know how to tell you this.
If I had
Sonic
a
the
nickel
Hedgehog is killing
for
you.
each time that has happened, I would have 2 nickels. Because I remember when Mega Man X8 came out, and the naming scheme for all of the Mavericks, aka the bad guys in Mega Man X8, were different. They're usually like, you know, blank something, like a name and an adjective. The translator for that game, the rogue
Also,
translator
get in
for that
here.
game, the rogue translator for that game, their partner
get
loved
in.
Guns N' Roses so much that they literally named all the bosses after Guns N' Roses members.
Hell yeah.
Rogue translators are at it again, fellas.
They're at
The
it
rogue
again.
translators
I can't
are
keep
at it
getting away
again.
with this.
I don't think I ate.
My doctor husband has found the cure for cancer. Molecule Marco Bot AOT will eradicate the leading killer of humanity.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, Chippy's reaction fucking got me so bad. Sir, is it fatal? I'm afraid you have the armor titan disease. I'm afraid you have the Levi Strongtime or whatever his last name was.
Levi Strong Time? What?
I don't know. I don't remember what his last name is.
I think it's Ackerman.
Yeah, it is. No, that's
Uh,
Mikasa.
No, that's Mikasa.
Well,
What the fuck is
Why
Levi's
would
last
you-
name?
Chippy,
I mean-
Chippy, shut the fuck up, Chippy, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, Chippy. Chippy's like, well,
Who
they might
fucking
be,
cares? It's AOT.
Who
fucking
cares
cares?
about
Who
AOT?
cares?
Also, by the way, Kendra, I wasn't saying Marco was the armor titan. I just thought of something even more ridiculous than Marco. I wanted to
Hello?
level up the meme because. I want to level up the meme because most people on this stream probably don't know who the hell Marco from AOT is. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry that you hyper fixated on one guy.
On the guy who fucking died.
I'm sorry that you were into Homestuck instead of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, by
I
the
was
way,
into
he does
both
this.
for a brief period, and then I was like, am I into AOT or is just my timeline into AOT? And I'm watching it for them. And I don't actually care that
Kendra,
much. And then I
I
realized
would
I
not
didn't actually care that
describe-
much.
I would not describe AOT as being educated. Come on now. Come on now.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
I love that. Nomia made a really good impression of the sound that Coral Pookie Pookie's tail makes.
Sorry, I was reacting to calling AOT educated.
Yeah.
It broke me.
Oh, I didn't take my drugs.
Oh, I didn't take
Oh,
my
I didn't take my
either.
drugs
I was
either.
focused on getting here.
Whoops.
BRB, taking my drugs.
No one took any drugs.
Everybody take your drugs. Come on. Spin.
Everyone do
Ah.
drugs.
Okay, drugs gotten. Woo!
No, I hate the way he splits the stream with his tongue, man. I don't know,
No.
man.
No, I don't
That's
like
kind of-
this man.
I like him.
I think he's cute. I love Puke in general, though.
I mean, I
think
love
he's just-
Puke, but I hate this man.
I
This
just
man
love
makes
Puke
me
in
uncomfortable.
general. Puke is like probably one
we
of
have
my
weird
favorites.
piss.
man.
Puke is one of my favorites.
Why does he have to shoot his piss at us? That's weird, Chippy.
That is cheap. That is weird. That is weird. I'm sorry. That is weird.
By the way, I'm currently
It's
playing
not
this with
normal
a.
to shoot piss.
I'm currently playing this with a band-aid over my hand, over my thumb, and it's making pressing buttons a lot more difficult.
That checks out.
But I need to protect my nail. My nail fucking broke.
Fucking woke.
Where's the puke material?
Why is
It's
this
here.
jelly
There's
so
a-
wibbly? Why are we on
Oh,
such
Oh,
a
it,
wibbly
it was
jelly?
over here for me, Chippy.
Oh, here it is. Thank you.
You got it, friendo.
We're so wibbly.
He's
Okay,
up
I'm
here.
going to hide.
Oh, is he up there?
Okay. He's mad. Don't fucking shoot your vomit at me, you gross motherfucker.
It's
Don't shoot.
He's
don't shoot
pissed.
your goo.
He's
Stop
pissed.
shooting your goo.
He is pissed.
He's really mad.
Pissed off and mad.
he's gonna
I'm
play all the
so
games that
sad
suck
I can't
ass.
find it anymore.
You'll find it when you least expect it.
Maybe
You
it
ever-
might be lost media. Like
Chippy,
my
I have
courtesan.
I have to tell you, when I saw that message, I had just like woken up from a nap and I was kind of delirious, and I just looked at my messages and Chippy was like, "Lost media. I dropped a core shot on the ground." I was like, "What the fuck
Yeah.
is going on?" It was so Chippy. It made me die. I went in and told Mary. I was just like, "What the
You're up
fuck
on-
is this?" What
I
does
was
this
fully
mean?
awake and I was still like, huh?
What did you mean by this?
It's lost media.
I am actually.
pissed
I'm
off.
having to download all of
Care.
Magikami. The offline version of Magikami is
no.
so unoptimized because clearly the developers had to
Flash.
quickly like archive all of the game in like 10 minutes before they got kicked out of their office. So it's like really inconvenient to download and use. But I have to get it because I swear to God, if Magikami becomes lost media, I will scream. Oh, ouch, Chibi.
Yeah.
Chibi, don't throw me away.
I won't.
Throw me away.
But yeah, Magikami, I genuinely believe it was genuinely incredible for the gacha gaming industry, and if it wasn't a porn game, I believe it would have been extremely popular because no one wants to talk about their porn games with their friends except me. So it wasn't spreading via word of mouth at all. And if more people were fans of Magikami, I think it would have been more willing to talk about Magikami. If it was a safe work game, I think it would have been really good and people would have loved it, and it wouldn't have shut down, and I'm pissed about it. Why does porn ruin everything? We should outlaw porn.
Amen.
You had me there until the end. It took a strange turn there.
You really did.
Why is Nomia wearing a red tie all of a sudden?
Not the red hat. What's that?
I did
Nomia,
not
don't
say
put
red
on the
hat.
Republican
I
makeup.
know.
I put on my Republican
Not the
makeup.
Republican makeup.
Nomia
Dude,
starts
I
talking
saw-
about family values. He's going down. Oh, he's going down. By the way, he's going down. He's going down. He's going down.
I'm ready.
I
You yelling
saw
timber?
I saw Republican makeup in the wild recently.
Oh my
it's
god.
it's
I'm
in
sorry.
Australia, the Republican Party or the Conservative Party is actually called the Liberal Party, so it's a bit confusing to talk about it with
Yeah, I saw a
Americans.
post like that today.
But by the way, the Liberal Party lost in an absolute landslide this election, like a record-breaking
That's cool.
landslide, because their platform was all like, "What if we were more like America?" And every Australian was like, "No." Like even like hardcore conservatives were like, "Why the fuck would we want to be more like America?"
Have you seen us? Have you seen us? We're awful.
Going
So
through
the
it.
Labour Party got more
all the
votes
time.
because the Labour Party used to be the Progressive Party, but now the Labour Party is basically just conservatives, but they wear a little hat, you know, just
That
they
sounds
wear a
alright.
little hat that says they wear a little hat that says, "What if we didn't actually I don't even know what's I was like, what if we didn't kill immigrants? And I was like, wait, I don't actually know what their stance is on that anymore. I don't even know. The Labour Party has gone so downhill. I don't even know what they stand for anymore. I think they're just conservatives in a hat.
The Labour Party went anti-woke.
They did.
Stop throwing up. Stop throwing up your pee.
But yeah, but for some reason, all of our progressive parties in Australia keep like morphing into conservative parties over time, and it's like, guys, please.
Yeah,
welcome
Like
to...
the Greens are still okay. The Greens are still okay, except they have like a few transphobes. They still not trans. They have transphobes. They have some TERFs. They have some TERFs on deck. So it's like, all right.
I love. By the way, I love that. Like you said transphobes and you were like, no, hold up. They're worse than transphobes. They're TERFs.
They're TERFs. Well, because transphobes implies that maybe they're hateful to all people, but TERFs is like they use the guise of feminism to hate trans people, which is fucked up.
Which is worse.
And then
Welcome to the
so
car wash.
So I think currently maybe the one I'm not sure about Australian Socialist Party. I think maybe I don't know if they have transphobes. I'm not sure.
Probably.
But like transphobes keep getting into a lot of parties. And I'm like, stop it. Get out.
Yeah.
Welcome to living in America. Wow, they really do want to just be like you. Like us, I mean.
Yeah.
Ow.
But yeah, Australia people fucking think that we have a two-party system. We don't. We have several parties, but everyone's just like, what if we voted for either Labour or Liberal? And I'm like, guys, they're just the same party in different hats. You can vote for another party.
Titsy's here.
Yeah,
I'm
I didn't
stunned.
see him in time.
I didn't either.
Titsy, because he'll just like pick fights with anybody and then run
He
away.
shows up and then runs away. He is so perfect.
He is my little coward boy. Oh, Titsy
He
made him
just-
mad, so I can't throw him.
I just love that Tsitsi just shows up, causes drama, and then leaves.
That's my boy.
He's like, haha,
That's
I
my
heard.
boy.
He just comes in and is like, hey, Puke, I heard Kitty talking shit about you, and he's like, what? And then he just leaves.
Oh.
And leaves us to deal with it.
True.
Sorry, Chippy. That was for you, Chippy. I'm so sorry, Chippy.
That was. Get over
I
here.
saw you on his head.
Over here.
I saw you on his
Just
head,
PvP'd
and I walked away. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You ever did the thing where like I was in the public bathroom and then like I walk in thinking no one else is waiting and you were waiting and I realized and then I backed up.
Went into the one right next to mine when there were 3 open.
You guys good?
Chippy.
There's a tail here if you guys want it.
Yay.
Hey, you got the tail.
Could you imagine if I hadn't got enough of the
Oh, there's
goddamn
a-
head at
there's
that
a-
point?
Oh,
There's a
there's
mat over
tail
here, by the way.
I think I got that, Matt.
So we went to see a movie this week to a theater that we hadn't been to for like ever. And
Literally since I was a teenager. It's been
the bathroom was so weird because the stalls
Boing.
came up to your shoulders.
Boing.
What?
Yeah.
God, every
Do
time
you know
I hear
how
about
weird it is
American-
to be able to make eye contact in a stall?
Every time I hear about American
That's a power
toilet
move.
stalls, I'm like, why are there so many gaps? I always hear stories about like making eye contact through the bathroom stall door, and I'm like, why can you do that? Why can you do that? I don't like that.
Yeah. Watch out, Sleepy Toad, watch out.
Sleepy Toad, you gonna go sleep? Sleepy.
Yep.
Be a sleepy little boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Don't scream. Oh no, Palumu's here.
damn it!
Sorry.
Oh,
Palumu,
that was
out!
comedy. That was comedy, by the way.
Palumu, get out of here! I don't even know where my dog clothes are.
I got him. I put
Oh,
on his
whoops!
face.
I claw shotted.
I just need some.
Well,
Up on his face. You big disco. Oh. No, they both
Uh,
fucking left.
You know what?
I'm gonna hide.
I swear to
gonna
God,
hide.
Lucy. Lucy, I'm gonna throw Lucy off of a bridge.
No.
Lucy's gonna go. She's
The
going.
Central Park
Well,
bathrooms are
bye.
like that. It's at the chest. Have you seen the new music festival ones? Of course I haven't, Kendra. How would I know? I don't live in New York City. Did you see Sinners? We watched Sinners.
We did see Sinners.
We did see Sinners, yeah. We did.
I know. All I know about Sinners is
And that's
that
where we're gonna
Mary-
leave the
Mary-
conversation at.
all I know about Sinners is that Mary made a post that made it sound like Maxie wrote Sinners.
Is that derogatory or is that?
No, Maxie was like, it's about, it's a movie about eating pussy and killing fascists, I believe is what Mary described it as, and I was like, I think Maxie made that.
There's an awful lot of both of those things.
But that is definitely not what the movie is about.
What was it Mary said? I don't know. I think Mary might be wrangling Lucy right now. So I don't know if Mary can confirm what they said. But the way they described it made it sound like it was a Maxie game.
I want to make it very clear. Kendra's like, oh my god, did you hate the movie? I didn't hate it.
Maxie had a lot of nitpicks.
I have nitpicks. I am respecting Nomia's modus operandi of not talking about movies because Nomia hates movies.
I don't hate movies, I just don't watch them.
No. You told me on a stream that you just don't like them. You like them and you think they're bad, and whoever likes them is bad. You told me that.
That is what I said. I have said that. Yep. Bring up the quote.
Ow! I'm so tired of this man.
Wait, hang on. Can we take this out of context? And hang on. I hate movies. I don't like them, and I think they're bad, and anyone who likes them is bad. Okay, and now you can just edit it so it makes it sound like I said that earlier.
Yeah, there you go.
And now he flashed back. Oh, I do remember saying that.
There we go.
You're right, Maxie. I did.
Yeah.
Don't fucking
Editor,
spawn
editor,
down.
can you?
Can you please do like a flashback, like a little and then have it in sepia tone? Thank you.
In sepia specifically. Have you seen this? Have you seen that thing about how AI art keeps trying to make everything sepia toned?
That's new to me.
It's really funny if you just try. If you just keep feeding.
I don't really look for AI news willingly, so.
I usually just get it in
the
like I
fucking,
usually get like I get anti-AI like AI like have you seen the stupid thing that AI is doing? And it was like if you keep feeding the same AI image in to an AI image generator over and over and ask it to replicate the exact same image, like just feed it an image and be like, can you just replicate this image one for one? It'll always be slightly off, and if you do it enough times, it just becomes sepia. For some
I have
reason.
seen that.
It just becomes sepia over time, and it's like, why did you just
No
become
color.
sepia?
Only
Indra,
AI.
I was wondering where you were going, and like, see, this is exactly the issue that I have. Okay, I had nitpicks about Sinners, but I hate the fact that me having a not 100% positive experience puts me next to those jackasses, and I'm like, no. I'm not the same.
No.
Off,
I like that there was only 5 white people in the movie. I loved that.
I like that the whole movie was like, man, what are you white boys doing here? Get out of here. And I'm like, no, as they should.
So true.
Hang on, where is it? Where did I
Like,
put it?
again, like, whatever you think my concerns with the movie are, they're not what you think they are.
They're not that.
Yes, hang on, I found Mary's post. It said, it's Parents Guide. This movie will teach your kids how to eat pussy, fight vampires, and kill racists, probably in that order. And then I said, and that's what I said sounded like you made it.
That's fair.
Alright, there we go.
And for
I will also have
Maxie
you
made
know-
it, there would be no vampires though, because Maxie is notorious vampire hater.
Wait, you hate vampires? What?
Didn't you survive?
No, Kitty. Why would you do this to me? Why would you? Nomia's literally clutching their pearls. The pearls are their vampire OCs. Why would you do this to me?
I also have vampire OCs.
Don't associate me with Danny, okay? I would have the decency to get all my shit out of the apartment before I moved out, okay?
Amen.
This is my face when Maxie says they don't like vampires. What the fuck?
No, see,
How dare you?
We didn't know there were vampires going into the movie. Apparently, Plague did. We did not.
I didn't know a damn thing about the movie, and I'm happy that I didn't. I feel like it made the experience a bit more enjoyable not knowing.
Yeah.
Vampires mean everything to me. I love vampires.
I love you, Nomia. You're
broke
such
it.
little. You're
Nomia.
such young. You're such little younger brother energy. You're the younger brother whose personality becomes the one thing he's interested into right now. Guys, I love Minecraft. Minecraft is everything to me.
When are you going to the Nether?
That's called autism.
It's autistic symptoms.
Nomia's autistic symptoms.
That's me.
Do we want to do
Hey
one
guys,
more?
do you think I have autistic symptoms?
Guys, do you think I have autism?
There is a list of topics I do not bring up because it's a minefield here, and I'm like, you know what? This is Nomia's show. I'm not gonna put him in a bad spot by criticizing vampires for 2 hours and 5 minutes.
That's why I brought it up. We're not gonna talk about it. I dropped it.
That's why Kitty brought it up.
But now Nomia's
why
the
Kitty
Kitty
shot
Yaku of
you.
the group. Kitty came in, dropped the thing that makes Nomia uncomfortable, and says, and that's all we're gonna talk about that.
Kitty's always
Y'all
flashing
can-
their frill at us.
Yeah,
Y'all can
it's true.
discuss it all you want on the Chronomia chant
Chronomia
time.
trigger.
Chronomia
I do
trigger?
want to say, by the way, if you, Kitty and I really are the same person, because that's actually one of the core memories. It was me flashbanging Kitty. So, so this one time at the Hallmark
This is a
store,
core
that's so you know
memory.
how ancient this is. A core memory. One time at the Hallmark store, they had a bunch of knickknacks, right? And one of these knickknacks was one of these like a light switch you could put on the wall that had LEDs, so you could flick the switch and it would just produce light. And I was such a piece of shit. Kitty was checking out, and then I'm like, "Hey, Kitty, look at this!" And then Kitty looks at it, and then I flick it up. The LED's blinding Kitty. And then
How could you do this to your wife?
No.
like
And
it's
then I turn it off, and then I'm laughing, and then I'm like,
then
hold up.
Continue checking out.
Yeah, and then I'm like, hold up. He has another mouth. And then Kitty looks, and then I blind her again.
And even the
damn
old
it.
ladies at the Hallmark store were like, "Oh damn, that's cold."
It's cold as fuck, dude.
That's cool.
Oh. We're married now.
Yeah,
We got
that,
married.
that was the day we got married.
That was the
not,
day
can
we
you
got
imagine?
married. Good night, kids. Tossing into bed.
You know, at least I had the decency to not drag it on for 9 seasons to tell them how I met their mother.
So true.
Oh, you can't. That's an old wound. We can't talk about
Oh
it.
no!
We can't
Oh, no,
talk
you
about
were
that.
there. You were there in the
I was
mines,
there.
Kitty.
I was there. I was in the mines.
I was there, man. I was there.
I was
That was
there
like-
when
that's
it was
like-
written.
It's
Me
bad.
in the,
It's
me in the Glee
bad.
mines, for real. I'm like, oh, that was.
I
my
was in the
God.
Glee mines. I remember being in the Glee mines.
I try not to remember it.
Try not to think about the Glee mines.
I
try not to think about Glee.
I'm gonna sneeze, maybe? Question mark.
Oh my god,
I love
Kendra.
that. Maybe. Perhaps.
Okay, I'm back. I sneezed.
There we go.
It
I'm
hurt.
upgrading my shit.
Yeah, I think we're done.
All right, we've got like 5 minutes of stream left. I don't know if we have time for another hunt.
Get in the
Right, yeah.
bath. Oh,
Get
wait,
in the
should we be
bath.
in the big
Do you want to
bath?
just be in the bath?
Should we be in
Let's
the
go.
big bath?
Let's go in the big bath
big
and
bath.
crawl
Let's
go in
around
the
like
big
little
bath.
creatures.
Big
Crawl
bath.
around like a little creature.
Kendra, we have to bully Kendra into apologizing and not apologizing anymore.
Kendra, what? Did anyone ask you to apologize? No, then don't give me your
That's how you
apology like
crawl.
unwarranted.
Can we make a
I
creature
love how
train?
you really crawl just like a creature. You just like
Wait,
boop, boop, boop.
How do you
You have
crawl?
to hold the run button.
Oh. Guys, this is weird.
Yeah.
Well, Chippy,
This
this
is
is
what
your
I'm-
clothes.
Maybe when I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you, dude. I'm gonna get you.
Should we do it in our clothes? Is that weirder?
I don't like being in my clothes in these. It makes me physically uncomfortable in real life.
I will
I
say,
feel
like,
so wet.
the posture, there's something about this. This is reading a little bit too not safe for
This
work
is
for me.
reading
I'm
too human centipede, honestly.
Hang on,
Guys,
hang on,
yo,
hang on, Chippy,
human
Chippy.
centipede, human centipede, human centipede.
Okay,
Okay,
hang on, hang on. Hang on, but you have to keep moving, otherwise you sit down. You have to keep moving, otherwise you sit down.
I have to keep moving. Never stop.
There we go. Okay, hang on.
Okay, Nomia behind me. Nomia behind me.
Oh,
No.
I
Okay,
sat down.
okay. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Refusing.
Okay, there we go. 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 Okay,
Yes.
Chippy has to fall in line somehow.
I know. Somehow. I'll figure it out. I'll catch up.
This might be one of the most foul things I have done in this script.
Oh no, I'm falling out. There we go. Okay,
Oh, we all sat down.
oh, we're all in the
Alright.
same spot.
Alright.
There we go.
All right,
Get over here.
Nomia, what are you streaming this week, Nomia?
That's a great question.
We're all
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna
crying.
frolic. Ow! Just kind of slam my back into the stone. Okay, here we go. The day after tomorrow is 3 Darling stream. We're playing Supermarket Simulator. Make sure to clock into your shifts, everybody. Maxie will probably faint on stream as they usually do.
Or something bad will happen.
Something bad will happen to Maxie. Make sure you tune in so you can see what kind of tragedy
We'll
befalls
spin the
Maxie.
wheel.
Shaking my head.
On Thursday, we're playing Chrono Trigger with Maxie. You can see what kind of tragedy befalls Maxie on that stream.
Incredible.
And then on Friday, I'm drawing every single Pokemon, every one of them, every one of them.
It's gonna be a really long one.
It's gonna be a really
No
long
Vegas
one.
room this week?
No Aegis room this week, unfortunately.
Aegis rimless.
We'll get him next time, boys. I'm sorry.
We'll get him next time.
But then on Sunday,
We're
more
done
Infinite
here.
Nikki, because that's where I live. I live there.
Sorry.
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 I do also want to
Alright,
clarify that next week there won't be a setup because Kitty and I are going to a convention, so sorry.
And also next week, I'm not streaming
Also,
at all.
Nomia might be off.
Well, yeah, but that's like a secondary
I'm
reason, really.
Yes, I'm
True.
sleeping.
It looks
I will
like
be
Max is sitting
sleeping.
on my lap.
Gay.
Yeah,
If you want
yeah,
to know what Chippy
yeah.
will be doing on next Sunday,
I-
mind your own
I-
fucking
I-
business.
Mind your own fucking business.
I put some emojis just to give you an idea.
Yeah, I'm getting surgery
On a Sunday?
on a Sunday. No, I'm not getting surgery yet.
Yet?
I wish we could all joke about Chippy's medical stuff like you can about my fainting, by the way.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
I faint all the time. I fainted on stream multiple times. We've seen
No,
it.
have you?
Like, I'm going
Yes.
to die, but I will get better.
I think I fainted
Even
on a
if I
Monhan
die.
stream once.
Yeah.
Or might have been it was one of our streams together. I know that I fainted and then I was just like,
Yeah.
guys, go on without me.
I remember that.
You
Well,
had a
unlike
moment
you,
where you
I got up and I
felt
kept
like
going. So
I remember in one of the Stardew streams, maybe?
It was Stardew. I bet it was Stardew.
Was it Stardew? It might have been.
Yeah, you were like, I feel like I'm going to faint.
And then I
And
might
we were
have.
like, you'll take over.
it really
Yeah.
does look like I'm sitting on Kitty's lap.
It does.
What am I doing
You're
in
so
here?
cute.
Don't look at me and
cuddling.
Kitty. We're making use of the waist high water. That sounds terrible. Anyways,
No,
hi there. My name's
Maxie.
Maxie.
No.
I'm sorry. I spent the last 2 days around a child. I need to get all my filthy jokes out of me, okay? I'm sorry.
Had to censor ourselves.
Anyways,
so much.
hi. I'll be streaming this week. Thank you. Thank you. I see you. I have the stream up.
What?
Um,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing a creative hours stream. I'm working on Sailor Moon on Tuesday. On Wednesday's Chronomia Trigger. On Thursday, I'm gonna be on Kate's stream. Kate, is doing a stream to raise money for his top surgery, and I'm gonna be there.
Oh, I might be there
I-
actually. I might be there actually as well.
The Geimer is
might be in
fading
chat,
away
I
like a
might
memory.
be there. We'll see.
I'll be in chat for the first hour because I'm at work.
So yeah, please keep an eye out for that, and that's all my streams for the week. I do want to also add. Sorry. I know Chip is already cheering. But I will. I've made great breakthroughs with Sadamon. I do plan on releasing a combat beta for people to test out what the combat system feels like. Please keep an eye. Please stay tuned for more details. That is my plan to release that way before the end of the month. So please stay tuned for that. Thank you.
Yippee!
What's happening? I don't want to know. You know.
I'm just
Anyway.
trying
On the
some stuff
stream?
out.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Anyway, Chippy.
I'm just trying some stuff out.
Hello. I have a VGen. Depending on how I didn't mention this on stream, but I've been very sick, so I may be closing my services depending on how this appointment goes.
Oh god.
In the meantime, you can follow and you can see me on Blue Sky, and I have a Ko-fi if you want me to worry less about it.
So fair.
Oh, hi
Yeah.
Chippy.
Also, Phantom Sita released an MV for their new song Love Hate, and it's very good.
Ooh.
Yeah, go see my girl Hisui.
Oh, hi Chippy. You're gonna
It's my
bonk
favorite.
heads. Bonk.
Yeah,
Oh god, we're
married.
phasing into each other.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, we're on Merged Mountain. Or Merge Mansion.
Merge mountained.
Memories me.
And
Merge
Max is just
Mountain,
dancing
Merge
in the back.
Nomia, do you want me to make that emote, or are you gonna make that emote? Because if you're gonna make it, I want it too for my server. 'Cause that Grimer face is giving me life right now.
It's really good. He really just looks like. I think
You
I'll
want
try,
it,
I'll
Dylan
try and make
Blumpton.
it. I want to try
Yeah,
and make it because I
like-
want to add
like-
it to my YouTube emotes because I still have a YouTube emote
Okay.
that I can use. So I gotta style it to look like the rest of the
like-
noms.
It looks like you turned the lights on in the kitchen and he's just there with the fridge door open.
He's like,
Got
And I'm
the
like,
tub
huh?
of ice cream. Yeah.
What are you doing there, buddy?
I love him. Why do you
I
look
love him.
like
I love
that?
him.
Speaking of, let's look at the classics really quick. Sometimes you have to appreciate the classics as well.
That's him.
Also, I have this. Still have this on my stream for some reason.
Yes.
Choose your fighter.
By the way,
Choose your
this is what Final Fantasy 14 names look like to me. By the way.
That's literally what
so,
Mama did. Mama literally named themselves Dwigged Zal for an Ultican.
I love that. I will. So I've been talking about it. I want to run some Final Fantasy 14 TTRPG stuff. I will say
Yes.
the tables in the game for the names are fucking worthless because it's all Final Fantasy 14 style names with like TTYRPHYLLY, and I'm like, this is worthless.
You're like, shut the fuck up.
It's not
literally-
worth the ink and the paper.
Literally, the Final Fantasy 14, especially in Limsa Lominsa, the names are literally a Japanese person's perception of Welsh names. So it's it's a real journey. But anyway,
Yeah.
tag yourself. I'm Sleeve McDykel. That's me.
No, I'm
Sorry.
Sleeve McDykel.
We're all
Kinda
Sleeve
Millie,
McDykel.
Millie
But-
Dustus.
What about Daryl Archideld?
Daryl
Wait, wait.
Archideld is really good.
Sorry, the White Rorchugal.
Yeah, it's Dwigged Rochugol.
White Rorchugal.
Yeah, it's Dwigged Rochugol. I love Bubson Dugnut.
Kevin Nogilny.
Yeah. Jerome Gride.
Actually,
Hang on,
I'm
you gotta say it
Anatoly
like-
Smorin.
And now on the
Anatoly
field we
Smorin
have
for sure.
Sleeve McDykel, Onsen Sweeney, Daryl Archideld, Anatoly
On
Smarn,
first base.
Ray McSgriff, Glenn Allen Nixon, Mario McRulling, Raoul Chamberlain, Kevin Naglini, Tony Smerrick, Bubson Dugnut, Willie Dustus, Jerome Gride, Scott Dork, Sean Burkert, Dean Westry, Mike Truck, Dwigged Rotrigal, Tim Sandel, Carl Dandleton, Mike Hernandez, and Todd Gonzalez.
Hey fellas, don't forget to leave a like and a comment on this stream. It actually helps a lot. Leave a 5-star review with the the same way you would review like a game on Steam or a product on Amazon. Just leave a review for that in the comments and make us laugh. That's it.
And also tag yourself.
Kitty, what's the homework for this week, Kitty?
Oh
I'm
yes,
feeling nostalgic, so here's a Dreamy Color by Aqua.
excellent.
Yay.
No, Kendra, we're
Kendra,
fucking.
wait! Kendra's looking for a new name. We got wait. Kendra, check this out.
Kendra, roll this table.
Have you considered going by Sleeve?
What about Sleeve?
Jerome?
Or Anatoly?
I do like Anatoly.
What about Bobson? Bobson
Bobson is
Purple
pretty
Face
good.
PhD.
I really like Dwigged. Dwigged is really good.
Dwit.
I think you could also go by Glen Allen. Or
Candace, can I
maybe-
get a live reaction to watching a movie recently where a man in the credits was named Ace Mask?
That's me.
So real.
Wait, no,
so
that's
real
not
to
me.
me.
I'm not Mask. Who's Ace and Mask? Who do we know?
Cade is Demi.
Cade is.
Mask.
Oh yes. Okay, so that's Cade. That's Cade.
Oh, and
That's
Kendra.
also
Also
Kendra.
Kendra, by the way.
That's also Kendra.
I was
Good
sitting
point.
there.
Good point.
I was sitting here.
Like, is anybody gonna say it?
Like I'm passing the ball to Nomia. Nomia's like, oh
No,
man.
because
what
Kendra
sport
said
are we
it.
playing?
This is about me.
Kendra's reacting to the name, so it can't be Kendra because that's otherwise that would just
It
be
is Kendra.
otherwise Kendra would recognize her own name. But since they were surprised by it,
Well-
it can't be Kendra.
Yeah, well,
They kept talking, and then they were like, "That's me."
You know, you ever get
So
you like see your reflection out of the corner of your eye, and you're like, oh, because you think there's a person there. That's what happened to Kendra.
That's what
yeah.
was
By the way,
Kendra.
chat. If you look close at the screen, you can see your own reflection. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you later.
If you look real close.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Anyways, I'll see you day after tomorrow. Otsunoa! Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
And thank you to my $3 Plus members, Das, Desire Leaf, and 20 Fit. See you soon. Bye!